Welcome back from the ads chat. Hello, everyone. Hi, how's it going? How are you all doing today? Hopefully, everyone's doing good on this wonderful Saturday. Hopefully, everyone's doing fantastic. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's crazy. Saturday. Oh my God. It's March? Feels like February went by fast. But anyway, other than that, let's get started. iZombie. Hello, everyone. Hopefully you're doing well. My name is Wonderful Veronica. Oh, look at this. Look at her. Look at her going around. Yay. My name is Wonderful Veronica, and I am your simply one hell of a wolf butler. Welcome to the cafe. The cafe welcomes you. Yay. And also, we got ourselves a wonderful guest for Barista Talk, Season 2, Episode 4. Hey, don't say stinky neck. Oh my God. You and your anyway, let me go ahead and say, let's go ahead. Let's 3, 2, 1.
This guy over here is a stinky one. I am perfectly refreshed all the time.
You were saying? You were saying?
What?
No.
You just mute me?
No.
You just fucking mute me?
No. You were dead.
I think you muted me. Yes, you did. Oh my God. You know what? I knew it. I knew you would do something stupid like that.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
I'm
Come
getting
on.
distracted because I'm trying to watch your stream at the same time, but the delay is driving me nuts.
The little delay is a little nuts, but other than that, it's I punched my bookshelf a little too hard. My hand hurts. What did you do, Dragon? Oh my God! Did you play enough Marvel? Did
Why
you play?
Bookshelves? Do you hate reading that much?
It's. I don't know if it's that or maybe it's the rivals of Marvel that maybe have done that to him, because I know he does that whenever there's a lot of lords on the other team. Dragon.
I'm more surprised why you have bookshelves that are so close to you. If you know that you're gonna punch inanimate objects because of rage, don't trust me. I know all about that. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, and maybe you should avoid putting stuff in your immediate vicinity and take it out on something that's a little bit less or more sturdy. For one thing, I bang the shit
Okay.
out of my chair when I get very angry.
I don't do that with rivals. All right, good, fair enough, good. All right, but other than that,
Good. That's
good.
healthy.
That is healthy, but
I mean, that's
still,
unhealthy.
but don't punch your bookshelves. Also, there's Leah. Yeah, exactly. My friend was being frustrating while we were playing Phasmophobia. Oh, you did that with Phasmophobia? Oh.
Why are we having frustration and phasmophobia? Isn't it supposed to be a game where friends just sit there and don't get scared because of silly nonsense of ghosts?
That or they're trying to figure out like what the ghost is, and people were like, no, it's this, no, it's that. Spooky rage. Yeah, it's spooky rage. All the spooky rage.
Why
He
are
was
we
calling.
maxing on phasmophobia? Just sit there and go, oh look, this looks like the right answer. Oh, I was wrong. Oh well, load next map.
He was calling me slow when the game was bugging out. Oh.
Well, that's rude. Maybe you should
that's
punch them in the face, metaphorically
maybe.
speaking, because
Yeah,
I would never condone doing that.
If you should punch him in the face instead of punching your bookshelf. Although if you think the bookshelf is the person himself, I guess so. Maybe.
You can always get a book and put their picture on the front of it, and then just bang the shit out of the cover. Make sure it's a sturdy cover too.
Yeah,
Nothing
exactly.
Like
There
a
you go.
manga or a light novel.
They're
Nice
right.
hardcover book, and then just beat the fucking shit out of them.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
there.
shit. Can I not swear here?
Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. I figured you were gonna do that, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Look, I let all my other people swear here too, so it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm still.
I
I'm
would
still gonna
hope.
accelerate
I would.
A little bit.
I would hope that my coffee beans are 18 plus. You are 18 plus, right? Right?
What?
Right? Okay.
Surely everyone here is of age. Don't
Exactly.
worry, I will know, and I will find you, and I will burn you to a crisp.
Well, I'm gonna have to politely ask to steal the necro. What do you mean stealing the necro away? Steal the necro away with for what?
You can't steal the necro. I weigh over 200.
No.
I weigh 276 pounds. You can't just steal me away.
Hold on,
right?
hold on, Vero. I got one better for you. In Russia, you don't steal necro. Necro steals you.
There's only one. I don't know anything in Russian, but this is the only.
Yeah, no, I
know is dos bedanya. That means
Dos
goodbye.
bedon- yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, I just did the accent. Just was like, yeah, this don't do this, do that. So like, yeah, just the accent.
Oh, see, Soviet Russia, you are the necromancer.
I want
She comes for you in your sleep, you say.
I want
and
to.
then when she comes, she tends to bring the very terror and horror that destroys all life itself. But do not fear. I will have some computing pop-tarts, and everything will be okay. That are pretty good that the bunkers is good.
It's formal hello in Russian. All right, that sounds good, Dragon. Anyway, while we were like stalling away from all this other shenanigans that's going on, Vero, why don't you kindly introduce yourself to all my coffee beans?
Very well. Yes. Hello, my name is Veronica Hex, reincarnated necromancer indie VTuber, and I am your lovely, wonderful rage gamer who enjoys her Soulsborne action RPGs and roguelike deck builders and occasionally some survival horror. And I have been known to violently scream at my monitor whenever I don't get my way. But yeah, 16 times reborn and lots of experience screaming into the void.
Okay, so now I have to ask the question: which Soulsborne game has made you rage the most?
You said Soulsborne game, not Souls-like.
Oh, Souls. Okay, you know what? Actually, I'll take that back. Souls-like. That includes like all all those games.
Well, okay. Well, because I am a absolute little shit. There is Souls games. It's just kind of like let's just call it the umbrella term that everyone knows it as. Then there is the Souls likes, and then the Soulsborns. Soulsborns are anything done by FromSoft. Souls likes are anything not done by Souls like.
Okay.
FromSoft.
Okay.
And so the answer to that question is, which one has? I guess it wasn't a Soulsborne. Sure, I love Elden Ring. That's my favorite Souls game ever. But I guess the Souls like would probably. Wait, what?
I was gonna say Elden Ring's been like really popular nowadays, and I've actually been itching to wanting to get into it like one of these days.
I think it never stopped being popular. I think it's one of those kind of games that just exists and it's
Y-
always there.
It's
You know,
always,
and everyone
hmm
is always playing it.
yeah,
There's so
exactly.
much replay value to it, and but again, going back to your fucking question, I mean, I'm actually struggling to answer it because I
Mhm.
genuinely am trying to figure out. Look, every game pisses me off at some point or
At some
whatever,
point in
and
time,
I
yes.
scream at it for doing what I don't want it to do.
Mhm.
I guess my biggest rage moment, because there's a lot of games
Mhm.
that are given the moniker of Souls like. Some of them don't deserve it. Some of them they're incorrectly titled. I guess the biggest rage I have done, and I hate to really say this, but I guess it was Black Myth Wukong.
I
Is it
was
really a Souls
literally
like?
gonna suggest, was it Wukong that gets you the maddest? I figured.
See, okay, there are two games that came out in like a certain, well, not at the same time period, because Wukong came out in August of 2024.
Yeah,
I didn't beat it until later in 2025. But
right.
between Black Myth Wukong and the first Burger Kazan, which took themselves as being Souls-likes, and for the record, they're not.
Yeah.
Um, they are they have probably made me rage the most in the worst way, because I have raged and screamed at games, and then I just carry on and have my fill. But then there are just games that are just, well, frankly speaking, terrible, horrible games. And
Right.
they're terrible, horrible games, and I hate them all with all my fiber and being. And Black Myth Kong, whereas that game wasn't as bad as Berserker Kazan, where I sat there and said, no, this game sucks so bad, I am dropping it. Black Myth Kong made me rage a lot because of its final boss, because
Oh.
it really irritated me because all it really was the devs just dick stroking and fapping off to Wukong's cock. The Wukong. That's what they wanted. They wanted the Wukong. They were freaking riding that Wukong so hard that they couldn't see what they were doing wrong. And they were just like, we want him to be all powerful. We want him to have all the zazz, all the rizz, and all the greatness. And you spend the entire fight basically being toyed with, and he's like, I'm Wukong. Look at me. I'm
Oh my
amazing.
god, that's
I have a 20.
hilarious.
I have more than 17 inches than Venom. I can put it all. I'll slap you across his face. That's right. You better duck, cause I'm about to turn left, and I don't want to slap you with my Wukong.
Oh my
Fucking
gosh.
shit. Oh, this game sucked.
All right, looks like we got our answer, chat. We got our answer. Also, hi.
Hell of a one to start with, Wolf.
Yeah, for sure. Hi, Spina. 19 inches of venom, not 17. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, what? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I missed out on that 2 inches. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Wukong thought he had 34 inches. How the hell he was putting that in his pants? He didn't. He simply had a second pole.
Hmm. That's fair enough. Yeah, fair enough for that. Yeah. Your woo what? Yeah, you heard her. You heard her.
Did I stutter? Did I fucking stutter? I don't think I did.
No, you definitely did not.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a great start to this.
Well, I'm glad we're keeping this nice and lively to begin with.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, I do have the question too. Of I always ask this. So, Veronica Hex, how was she born? How did you come up with Veronica? Like, when did you start? And then when did you realize, yes, I want to be the supreme necromancer in the entire universe?
Well, this is a little peek under the hood, I guess, but simply put, Veronica Hex has always existed.
Mhm.
I simply just repossessed her from another universe that that
Ah.
effectively existed with her, and pretty much put her a little bit. I retooled her a little bit and
Ah.
created her to be. She was always a necromancer. She never stopped being a necromancer,
Mhm.
but since she was
Yeah.
being made and ready for her VTuber debut, I decided to be a little bit more. Well, I love cyber girls and I love things sci-fi, and there's not enough of that in the VTuber community. So I
Oh
sat
yeah.
there and said, okay, necromancers are boring. normal necromancers are born. They're like,
Right.
oh man, I
Hmm.
sit in the background. I just summon my stupid skeletons. I have a
I,
couple spells I throw out,
I have to
but I
wear
just use my minions.
I have to
Yeah,
wear a
and that's
stupid
it.
hood and all that, and this outfit's just too
So
boring.
yeah. So I sat there and said, okay, so what if I was a necromancer that specializes in all, well, was able to not only be on the front lines, who was, because my phrase is, you always have a necromancer in your corner with an army at her back. I never supersede. I always supersede my army. I'm always in the front. I'm not hiding in the back line. My armies, my lovely endless ended cyber army exists to test you. If I am not fighting you, you are weak and not worth my time. That's the whole concept. And where she was born and where she came to life was, frankly speaking, organically. Because she
Ah.
was always strong, she was always powerful, but then over the course of streaming, I just sat there and said, no, she's invincible. No,
Yeah.
and I just kept on rewriting, I kept on adding and writing her lore organically to the point where she's completely omnipotent, rules over all life in all forms, and like I said, in the end, all things return to Pharaoh. They're my universes. You just live in them.
Love that. I absolutely love that. I mean, Sung Jin Woo is a necromancer. I mean, look, Sung Jin Woo is a whole different. It's a whole different being, and also that anime is so good too. By the way, like,
I have not seen it, but I probably should add it to my list.
yeah, you definitely need to add it to your list. It's like really really good, especially the voice
The
actor.
list is huge, by the way. I can never get around to watching anything.
I mean, we all have our lists and everything too, but definitely Solo Leveling is one of those animes where it's like, yeah, you need to watch this. Like, it's so good.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood because I totally blanked on the character's name. If you had led with Soul 11, I knew exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yes. He is a good representation of probably, in retrospect, how I fight on the battlefield. Because, I mean, I'll go headlong in and take on all the big baddies, and then everyone else is fodder for the rest of my minions.
Yeah.
So that absolutely is the case in many ways. I just look cooler than him.
Yeah, you just look cooler than him.
I mean, he is cool. Don't get me wrong. I just personally think I look like, yeah, I would do it better.
I do way better than him.
I mean, him at level 100 is approximately, congratulations, since we're battling in a realm that is not this world and on a totally different plane of existence. Well, then I can actually use maybe 10% of my power.
Yeah, just like I'm using 10% of my power when I go up against Sebastian. Yay!
Of course.
Exactly. Because I'm way more than just a simply one. Vero versus Sung Jin Woo. Oh my god, I need an art piece of
It would
that.
be fun.
I need an art
See,
piece
technically
of that.
speaking, though, he has one huge weakness. He has mana.
Oh,
He
true.
has a limit to mana because he's all held
that
to
is true.
a game mechanic system. I am not. I don't own, my mana is not mana. It is life essence. It is effectively my soul. My soul is my energy source, the most potent power in all the universes. And it is infinite. There is not a finite source. I can literally, the only reason I hold back my power is so I don't blow up your stupid planet that I'm fighting on.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, we still need a planet to live on anyway, so yeah, that makes sense. So, thank you, thank you
as
so
I've
much
always
for holding
said,
your power
the
back.
very breath you have, the very life you get to enjoy is all mercifully given to you by me, Lord Vero, the Lord and Supreme Sovereign of all there ever is and ever will be.
Oh my God, Dragon's starting some beef. Oh my God, I'm gonna say this. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. It'll be a difficult fight for you. I don't know about that, Dragon. I don't know about that.
It will be a difficult fight for you. I know. I mean, you don't understand. He has to summon all those things and he burns. It's very tactical. I appear, he appears, and at the mercy of my existence. Like, you need to understand something. How stupidly overpowered I am. All right. I rule over all life and death. More specifically, life energy, which is I refer to as ether. So the thing is that you are a conscious entity, someone with thought. You have a soul of sorts. It means that at any given time, no matter where you are in any universe, if I'm gonna go Thanos snap, you're dead. Because I
Woo.
control all life.
Cult
So
of
that's it. The fight is
cult
over. If we fight, if we come to blows, I'm allowing this. I am
cult.
literally allowing that fight.
Mm-hmm.
So even if we can get to the point where he actually engages me, well then I just burn all his mana to zero by just exhausting him on my undead cyber army, which is infinite, his isn't. Because he runs out of mana, mine can go on forever. And then it's just mono e mono, because then I would just go one-on-one with him and be like, okay, let's go, and
Who
I will
kn-
take his best attack head on. And if he's unable to do physical damage, well, then I'll just slap him across the face and his head will explode.
Well, there. Cult of Vero Boo Boo wins all. There you go, Zombie Peanut. There we go.
There is no Barabubu. That doesn't exist. The cult doesn't exist. It's absolutely awful. No, it doesn't exist. Doesn't exist at all. The cult of Barabubu is not a thing. Get the fuck out of this. I'm right now.
Oh, Vero is the best. Sadadler says it all. There you go. Vero is the best. There you go. By the way, guys, just want to let you know.
Banana Republic, the cult. Yeah, and that, please, good lord.
By the way, also, we want to let you all know, if you do want to follow Veronica Hex here, she has a Twitter. You can follow her on Twitter. However, she doesn't stream on Twitch. She streams on YouTube.
No.
So follow her on.
YouTube.
So please subscribe to her YouTube. Like, seriously. Oh, seriously. Subscribe to her YouTube. It's free. And then she has the membership.
If you like rage gaming, I mean, strictly speaking, if you don't like someone screaming violently at a video game that they are not getting their way at, then you're probably not going to like my content.
You'd be surprised about how many people like the rage,
Yes, I have learned that in my 2 years of streaming, and I still am surprised by it to this day.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. Just like what is it? People like me just being like, yeah, with my Marvel Rivals content, where I'm just like, dumping on other people, and I'm just like, yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got in this situation.
Every time I think of Marvel Rivals, I think of my one good friend who really loves it, and I think to myself, Vero, why aren't you playing Marvel Rivals? And I'm like, yeah, because I just don't. I have so many other games that I want to play, and it's not my typical cup of tea. But then this is where my cycle goes with Marvel Rivals. I go, well, I think of it as a party game, so I'll have something to do with it and play with friends. But then I'm like, yeah, but I'm not good at it. But Vero, how do you get better at a game? Well, I gotta play it. And it's like, well, do you play it on your own time? Fuck no! I'm not playing that goddamn game on my own time. On my downtime when I'm trying to relax? Are you fucking insane? No, I only play it on stream, so I would have to stream it a lot more regularly, and I don't.
Right.
So, yeah.
Wolf is just chill. Meanwhile, I'm raging. That is true. Whenever we play together, I'm just chill, and you're just like raging, and there I am, just going like, yep, that's me. Yep, that's me. I
feel bad for everyone who plays with me, because I am also that person in the team who sits there and goes, that's bullshit, that didn't hit me, that's unfair, I didn't get hit by that, why am I dying, why is the other person not dead yet? And I'm just screaming bloody murder, and then everyone else who's like trying to like play is like, well,
that's not true.
Well,
You know that's not true. You know that's not true. Come on.
The first time I ever played freaking Marvel Rivals, the first thing out of my mouth was me screaming, basically, and everyone else is just sitting there and just like, okay, it's just, I'm not there to win games because I don't know how to do things very well, so I'm just trying my best. As far as I'm concerned, when friends get together to play something like Marvel Rivals, unless we're explicitly like doing it for like scrimmages, for training for a tournament or something like that, if we're not doing it for that those express reasons, we're just there to make content and be silly. So
I mean,
that's how I consider it.
I mean, that's why I love playing Helldivers too with you, Veronica. Is because it's just fun time. It's fun time and everything too. And like, it's like, yeah, I might accidentally kill you, but you know what? Yeah, it's a great game.
It's a different game because Helldivers 2 is strictly speaking PvE, whereas Marvel Rivals is strictly speaking PvP. Where all the toxic shit goes.
However, however, Marvel Rivals did announce that there are going to be some PvE modes coming out in the coming months. So I'm actually very looking forward to it, just because of the whole Avengers thing is coming out. The Avengers Doomsday is coming out later on this year.
Oh, what day
So
is that coming out?
December of this year.
Yeah,
I believe it's December or November
oh
of this
God,
year.
is that long? We have to
Yeah.
wait till December for Doomsday?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Unfortunately, however, I am looking forward to seeing my boy Robert Downey Jr. coming back to the scene as Doctor Doom.
I also am.
Yeah. So
There's been a couple of conversations I have had where people have said like, "Oh, he should have just stayed retired or whatever," and I'm sitting there going,
that dude be making dough. That dude be making
I'm
dough.
sad.
That dude be making dough. By the way,
He plays
like,
a masked character now that is going to be mostly like in like a suit that, and every time he does anything particularly action related, it's probably just going to be green screened and other CGI. Nothing like he was probably used to. Because one of the reasons why he retired was because it was kind of intense.
I mean,
so I'm very curious where this is going to go.
I mean, I'm very much looking forward to the Doomsday and seeing where this is all going to go. Meanwhile, I'm looking forward to the Marvel Rivals because they're doing like all the Avengers movies as like PvE, so it's like us fighting the bad guy of the certain Avengers movie. So like the first one we're gonna fight Loki, second one we're gonna fight Ultron, and like the third and fourth we'll fight Thanos, and then Doomsday, Doctor Doom. So
I personally, because one of my concerns I've had for quite a while when it comes to Doomsday is that I was surprised to learn after basically the newest Captain America film came out, the one that basically was the flagship that started it. I think that was where the first like cinematic like movie that launched this new one or this new wait, what is it? Where are we at right now? Season 4 or something?
Oh yeah, so like it was was it the Falcon and the Winter Soldier where Falcon did become Captain America. However, they did just announce that Steve Rogers is coming back.
Did they?
Yeah, they did. Chris Evans is Evans is back.
I have a certain reservation about that, actually. And you know what? I have a theory as to why that is, and it's probably very fucking business political related. Because I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that the Captain America Falcon film did terrible.
I mean, Red Hulk though. I mean, I don't mind seeing Red Hulk. Like I was like, where's my Red Hulk at?
I mean, I didn't have a problem with the film per se, but I guess everyone else did.
Dragon, they literally announced it. Like Disney literally announced it themselves. Like seriously, Cap's coming back.
They're trying to save the new current wave, which goes back to my current point. They're bringing back the legacy characters because their new launch, their new wave of Avengers isn't doing well, in my opinion. And I mean, the films have been okay.
Well,
I don't really.
Well, we haven't had like an Avengers movie since Thanos. Like literally, we haven't had like an Avengers.
That's my point, though.
Yeah.
That's literally my point.
True.
Because we are not building up to the Doomsday like we did with the original Avengers films. We are building Thanos all the way up until literally Thanos: The Infinity War. I mean, that was, and we had all those other films in between that built up that cinematic universe. This time we've had like 2 years of films that have come out that are now leading up to this one Avenger film, which is already Doomsday. A two-part film series.
And shows
I
too.
don't think it's gonna be good.
And shows. We'll see. I'll be watching it myself though, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
If nothing else, I'm there to see Robert Downey Jr. play an awesome Doom. Doom is one of my favorite Marvel villains. Next to Ultron, second only to Ultron himself. So I am hopeful that they'll do it right. I'm hopeful that they'll do it a little bit better than Ultron.
Speaking of Marvel games, didn't they just release like a Marvel fighting sort of like style, sort of like Street Fighter game, like with Doctor Doom and everything? I'm trying to remember because isn't that out?
Capcom, right? If there's something that's recent, unless he was a DLC character or something.
No, it's like straight up Marvel. Like there's no. Oh, it's in August. So that game's in August.
Oh.
Okay.
So it's not been released yet.
Hasn't been released yet. Okay, good. Fair enough. So So, Veronica, when we playing that together?
Um,
I guess
it depends on
it-
how the game is built, I guess, and how I feel about it.
Marvel Talk on, yes. Marvel Talk on, yes, is what it's called. But yeah, it
It's
looks
called
pretty
what?
fun. Talk on. It's like
It's
it's
called
like
Marvel.
Marvel Talk on. TOKON.
Oh, I kept on hearing Archon, and I was like, ah.
Not Archon. No, no, no. Doctor Doom gonna be my main. Oh my god, Doctor Doom's gonna be everyone's main.
They're mindful enough to make sure balance is key.
Yeah,
I've
I
always
mean,
liked Doctor Doom from Marvel vs. Capcom. He was always one of my characters I used, along with Morgan.
then Magic. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's right. You have Magic in there too.
Oh, if we have magic in the game, I'm playing her.
Oh, there you go.
Definitely playing her as
Oh.
as the character. That would be my main. That would definitely be my main. She's so
Yep.
cool. She's so awesome. She's badass. She shows free tummy. She has cool black armor. She's blonde. She's amazing.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I've always been a sucker for like the Winter Soldier, in my honest opinion. I always like it. Like his Bucky's fighting style, that mechanical arm and everything. So
I literally have a good friend who lives and breathes Bucky, so I totally get it. He's a very handsome man.
he is a very handsome fellow, that's for dang sure. And then of course Steve Rogers.
Absolutely.
And Captain
Steve
America.
Rogers is good. I think Bucky is. See, the thing is, Steve Rogers is too clean. He's handsome. He is nice.
Oh yeah, exactly.
But Bucky's got more of that rugged handsomeness that Vero very, very much likes.
Well, there you go, guys. Vero
Vero's
is.
a new pretty boys. You gotta be seasoned. You gotta be a vet of stuff. You know, you gotta be powerful, strong.
I mean-
Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to face all this.
Meanwhile, Leah's needs her girl Wanda to be in it too. So Scarlet
It would be nice
Witch.
to have Wanda in the game.
It would be actually. Yes, Dragon. No,
I would
please,
imagine
no.
No, please, no. What? We don't want the Scarlet Witch coming on in and being all like, look at me, my psychic powers as I combo you from afar and make you zone you and make you regret ever freaking picking this game up and never want to play ever again.
And then pure chaos. Oh my god.
Actually, no. I'm surprised it's pure chaos as you're traumatized because I'm pretty sure it's Bucky that is everyone's traumatized because it's dangerous.
That's me. That is literally me. And I always do. And here I am going again. Just going all and over and
Really
over.
funny. I've never seen a post on X Twitter a while ago where someone went to go see the new, well, because there was the Thunderbolts. That was the Thunderbolts film.
Oh, the
That was
Thunderbolts,
actually pretty
yes.
good. I like that film. And they said that they went to the film and they lost their shit because there is the scene when Bucky, as the Winter Soldier, flips the freaking Hummer and like does his everything, I'm amazing, and then he literally had someone in the theater belted at the highest degree, as loud as they can. Oh, dangerous! And I was like, if I was there, I'd probably chime in.
I would probably be like again. No,
Yeah, I almost wanted to comment on the post, but it was a while ago. It was like, did
Oh
they say
my god.
Again?
Did they? No, what's even hilarious is that in Marvel Rivals, I have the Thunderbolt skin, and literally the MVP for Bucky is literally him. Flipping that Humvee over, and then just like taking off his shades as the explosions in the background. The MVP. It's so good.
Do you have any idea how many, sudden immaculate conceptions happen purely because of that scene? Bucky
Oh, yeah.
Barnes is a father of like over 20 million women right now. Because just immediate insemination, immediate impregnation. Just boom. That is how powerful his masculinity and how powerful of an individual and how handsome he is.
Oh yeah, no, I know Dragon. Yes, I know. I know, that's for sure. Oh man, but yeah, no, like I'm so happy I got Bucky to Lord finally. He's my first Lord, and I've wanted to Lord him for a long time finally, and now I'm working on like other characters in Marvel Rivals, like Star Lord, Gambit. Who else am I working? Captain America. So like all these other characters. So hey, I'm working it. Well, if we gotta figure out, we really gotta figure out who's best. Oh no, not your 1v1 of Bucky.
There's no such
Dragon.
thing as a 1v1 in Marvel Rivals. It's a 6v6 team deathmatch.
There was in the Times Square, when you go to Times Square, there's like a fight club where you can 1v1 people actually, which is crazy. They added that like recently, but like I'm just like, nope, Dragon, Dragon, you take the
That
title.
sounds like so much fun. I can only imagine all the people that go and do that so they can dick stroke themselves, making them feel so good that they go pew 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 with their freaking dumb characters in Marvel Rivals. Amazing.
Not like people have done that in Call of Duty. They go 1v1 me, bro, and I'm like, I don't need a 1v1 you. You're 0-20.
Yeah, 1v1 me, bro. Every single person who have ever said that in their entire life deserves to have me teleport right in front of them, bash their face in so hard that their skull caves in. I then reanimate their soul, then I can break their fucking pelvis and crush their legs so they can enjoy the pain and suffering that comes from being a diseased waste of human excrement.
What's that anime where like that demon lord just brings that guy back to life over and over and over again so he can experience death over and over and over again? That's
There's actually a few of them that do that. It's one of the reasons why I love being a necromancer. It's the greatest form of torture. You don't. Death is a mercy. Death is a release. So as soon as you administer untold amounts of torture and pain and horror to the individual, you just simply heal their wounds, and then you get to do it all over again. Meant great, wonderful mental psychic damage to them.
Hence the again.
Yeah. Just again, keep on going. You gotta really relish the sheer amazingness that comes when they sit there and think that it's over. The sweet, sweet death overcomes them and they just pass into the void, and then suddenly there's light again. And then they see as their fucking faces go just black. Their blood drains from their face and goes sunken as they bear witness to this lovely creature standing above them saying, "Are you ready for round 2?" It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
I love it. I love it.
Who hurts you? I've been alive for almost collectively 1900 years. A lot of people have hurt me.
Well,
and now
a lot.
I've dedicated my life to ensuring that the vile and wicked people of the universe are purged and purified so that the lovely, wonderful, innocent people can survive.
Exactly. There you go. See? There you go. It's all for a good cause.
Oh, absolutely. I am a lawful evil at the end of the day. I abide by my rules and laws, but I have no problem pretty much doing untold atrocities and committing mass genocide. It's fun. It's actually kind of fun, especially when the blood goes really far.
Dragon, where have I seen that comment where someone says like, "You can't hurt me, I'm a god," and then he gets like thrown around by Hulk and he goes, "Puny god."
Puny god.
Puny god.
That'd be an interesting fight. I mean, I just see myself as going against like there's the Chris Hemsworth and Hulk going toe to toe. I always remember because again, Hulk's huge, and Chris and Thor, excuse me, I keep saying his actor's name, but Thor is much smaller than Hulk, but he's able to block physically his fist.
True.
So I would imagine myself being a 6'1" individual, but with much smaller looking arms than Chris Hemsworth's arms. Chris Hemsworth is like, oh la la, my goodness, they are so large. Can I hang on those? And then you just have Hulk's giant fist, and I just sit there and just go swat, 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 swat. And I'm like, this is fun. This is fun.
It's fun. Also, hi Mark. No, you're not late. You're just in time. You are just in time. Welcome in. You are never late. No, no, sorry. Let me take this a step back. A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Oh, I miss Gandalf. I miss Gandalf.
I had to say that. I'm sorry. I had to say that. When someone goes,
No,
I'm
no, no.
no
Pass.
pass. Yeah, just pass.
Pass.
Yeah, no. And when someone, oh you fools. Whenever someone says like I'm late, that's why I gotta put in that. And then when someone mentions me like good morning, I'm like, what do you mean by good morning? Is it a morning to be good on, or are you particularly good on this sort of morning? Or do you wish me a good morning, meaning like to see me on my way? And then all of those, I suppose.
You know what? It's funny you say that because every time I hear that, I always think back to the original Peter Pan, the Disney's Peter Pan,
Oh my
and
god.
where it cuts to freaking Captain Hook's boat, and then you hear the pirate's life is a wonderful life, and then it cuts to Mr. Smee opening up the door. It's like, "Good morning, gentlemen," and then it immediately cuts to it's like, "And what's some good about it, Mr. Smee?"
And what's so good about this particular morning? What you speak of?
Yeah, so I always just think of that scene when someone says good morning because I'm like, excuse me, good sir, why is it good? What's good about this morning? I do wish for you to articulate the very notions of why we have been awoken on this day and think it's supposed to be
Ever,
good.
any, anytime someone wishes me on a good morning on a Monday, and I go, it's Monday. What's so good about this morning?
I've actually stopped saying good. I don't say good anymore.
I say morning.
Morning. I don't
Morning.
I don't
Morning.
say good. I don't say
Morning.
bad morning. I don't say good morning because I'm gonna tell you right now.
I don't say horrible morning.
Good morning.
I would say horrible morning. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say what is it? Worst morning. I would say just morning. Morning. Morning.
Morning.
Morning.
This is a casual. Oh, it's like, hello, Frank. Yep. Just here for work again today. You know.
Yep.
Doing
Just
the
working.
whole grind. Back to the grind.
Here I go.
Can't pay my bills.
Here I go. Drinking 2 tons of coffee. in my body.
Excuse me while I go buy my $5 monster from the vending machine because you know everything is fucking robbery and they're extorting us.
I'm just glad that it was at the company that I work for. At least they're selling monsters, but at least for like a good deal, at least. So $3. It's not bad, but like still.
No, it's
better
terrible.
than-
It's fucking terrible.
It's better than $5.
$3.75 for a monster is robbery.
True.
Fucking robbery.
Oh my god. I
can't even
remember
afford this shit anymore.
Yeah. Gotta hit him with the, is it though? Yeah, I always gotta hit him with the, is it though? Is it really? Is it really good on this morning for you? Yeah.
No, it is. It's bad. It's bad.
No, it's bad.
You just don't want to say it. Right? Every day is almost always bad. Unless you're one of those very special individuals who get to wake up every morning and go, man, I can't wait to go to work. I love my job. My job is wonderful. The career field that I've walked into is blessed with nothing but creativity and wonderful individuals, and it just excites me. It invigorates me. Oh, I'm so happy to have my job. Can you think of literally one fucking person that has said this in their entire goddamn life?
I mean, fair enough. I mean, if it's in a career field that they really, really wanted to be a part of, like, I've always wanted to be a part of the music industry. I always wanted to record music. I always wanted to be like, ooh, I want to go in and actually record an album. But no, it's a freaking, like, you got to know people in the industry in order to get in. And it's just like, no. And I've just got to graduate college too. So I had to stick with my stupid college job.
You know, I've been to college multiple times in many different types of lives, across many different worlds and different realms and magic and science. And every time it is always kind of sucked.
Yeah, exactly. When Wolf wakes me up with a Marvel Rivals stream in the morning, you know what? Fair enough. If it's a Marvel Rivals stream for you in the morning, it's a good morning for you, then fair enough. At least you get to join me in that. So at least I allow you to join the lovely Marvel Rivals. So there we go. Because I know Dragon a good friend.
Well,
so
you
there
are
we go.
better than I. My community constantly is always like, can we play with you, Vero? And I'm sitting there going most of the time, no.
There's every once in a while I would do like a Helldivers community stream. I mean, that game though, that's always fun to play with community members. Not super battle
I like
golf.
playing with them.
No, not rage
I
games.
mean, I don't mind playing with others. Rage games are, well, practically my bread and butter at this point. I mean, I can't get away from them. They're pretty much there. They don't. I, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I can't help it. I'm just an angry person. I can't stop it. I have told myself many a times, Pharaoh, why don't you just, take a step back and try to just enjoy the game that you're playing? And then every single time something happens that just makes me fucking want to throw a table across the room. And then I'm like, why couldn't the game just be good from start to finish? Why did it have to have this that ruined it? Why did it have to make me
I
so angry?
remember.
Oh,
I remember like I was like playing Dark Souls, the first Dark Souls on the Xbox 360, like trying to play it, trying to fight the what is it? The two stupid bosses that are like together. If one of them dies and the other one gets stronger.
Wolves and Swine, or what is it? They're notorious. The big fat
Yeah,
guy and the dragon
the big
guy.
exactly, yeah. And so like I would like it was like I think I had what was like 30 deaths. I was literally about to throw the controller like at the TV screen, and then I realized, wait, it's my dad's TV. If I ruin it, he's gonna murder me. So that's why I kept
You know what?
calm. That's why I
Yeah,
kept
good
calm.
for you. You kept calm. But you know what's cute? You said 30 deaths. That's adorable.
Yeah, well, yeah, well.
I've spent hours and hundreds
that was
of
me.
deaths on
That was
fucking
me.
bosses. So trust me.
Oh,
Trust me.
hours.
It only
Yeah.
gets worse.
Hours. Well, then I need to start actually streaming an Elden Ring game, or at least any like Dark Souls or Dark Souls like games. So I gotta start doing that.
Well, if you have experience playing them, don't think there's any problem with jumping into Elden Ring. I always tell everybody that if you've never played a Dark Souls game, you just never played a Souls game, Elden Ring is probably not the first one you should start with, even though some people still do it. It's an open world, high learning curve game.
That's
You're
true.
probably better off starting with like Dark Souls 3, a much more
Ooh.
polished version of From Software's product from the Dark Souls series. That is because
Okay.
Dark Souls 3 is like the pinnacle of like where it is. They have fixed a lot of things. They've introduced a lot of fine tuning, and it's just an overall good experience. It's challenging. It's tough. But again, it's an open explorative world, not an open world. It's all seamlessly connected, and it's a good experience. It's a good Souls game. 100%. If that was going to be my recommendation, I would probably suggest that.
All right, I will take your suggestion and then see if I will get started with Dark Souls 3 then. So, yay! You're gonna.
Now,
everyone's
that being
gonna.
said,
Everyone's gonna see me rage.
I mean, you did say you have some experience, so I mean, you probably would be okay in Elden Ring. I've seen people who have no experience go into Elden Ring and do okay, But so, yeah.
Well, I mean, like, because I've played. I don't know if this is like similar to like. I don't know if you know like the Jedi, like the Fallen Order series. It's sort of similar a little bit, kind of like, but not really. I mean, there are like big bad monsters you fight against as a Jedi, but then again, like, man, I'm going up against Darth Vader. Oh shit.
Well, that's a scripted fight. You're never gonna win.
I was never gonna win that one. Yeah. But yeah, I would say
Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, Fallen Order and then Jedi Survivor. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Fallen Order is the only one. Was it Jedi Survivor? I'm looking it up right now.
I think it's Survivor.
I'm curious. The other one is Survivor.
Yeah.
Now, the Survivor is not. Well, the only thing is that one has mixed reviews. It is given the Souls-like moniker. I would have to play these games to finally be able to know if they are Souls, like, quote unquote, like. Because
I mean,
I know what a Souls-like is. No one else knows what a Souls-like is these days.
For sure. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, if you want to play
I'm definitely playing Fallen Order.
Yeah, Fallen Order, I would recommend doing that. So I mean, yeah, it's like a like in the middle. Like, yeah, it can be, but not really. It's more of like a Star Wars game than it is like a Souls game. But at the same time, it has those like Souls elements, like some of them in there. So like there's dodging, there's like making your hits count, and then what is it, like abilities you can have and everything, and you like a level up system too. So like, there's stuff in there that's like, yeah, dodging is great. Fight like lightsaber fights are great too. And then puzzles. There's even puzzles like you have to like solve in that game.
Ew,
A little bit.
puzzles
Not,
in my Souls-like? Good God, disgusting.
well, I mean, you have to use your force powers in order to like solve these puzzles though. So at least there's that. But at the same time, like, yeah, I'd say it's like in the it's in the middle. Where the puzzles are the puzzles are easy. The puzzles are easy though. Like they're like you can solve them like easily. So
Okay, but then that brings up the question: just like, why are they even there? Get out of my way! Give me my stormtroopers to kill, other droids to kill, whatever that I'm facing. Line up my enemies so I can mow them
although
down.
I do
Big bosses with HP bars.
although I do enjoy Survivor a whole lot more because you can dismember the stormtroopers.
Interesting.
Whereas I think
What,
yeah.
okay, no, keep on going. I haven't put the Jedi Survivor on my list. I've never picked that one up. I know from the very beginning Fallen Order was always going to be something because Darth Vader is very present in that game. And I'm a big Darth Vader fan because the regalness of how awesome he is, and he's a cinematic legend. So it's just cool to see him in anything. But so, yeah, I'm looking forward to eventually playing that.
Yeah, it was in Fallen Order. It was like the animals you fight against, and then the droids you can cut in half in Fallen Order. Whereas in Survivor, they did just recently like have the option to like, yeah, you want to dismember stormtroopers, you can if you want. Because I remember back in the day, there was the Star Wars, what is it, 1 and 2. There was the Secret Apprentice. Oh my God, what's that game? Force Unleashed. There was the Force Unleashed. There was the Force Unleashed series that I love to death. I love those games to death where I could totally just go in there and just destroy and dismember any stormtrooper I want. Literally. Just like, oh, head cut off? Yeah. Off with his head. With the lightsaber.
Most of the Star Wars games are not of my particular liking because of how mechanically they are designed. Jedi Fallen Order. Now, Fallen Order came out before Survivor. Survivor is a sequel. Is that what it is?
Yeah, Survivor's a sequel. Yeah, Survivor takes like
that is the
yeah. So Survivor takes like is like years after the events of Fallen Order. So
okay, well then I'll definitely consider picking up the game.
Did I jump scare
perhaps, because the only Star Wars games that have come out that I sat there and then looked at and said, okay, that seems like a game I wouldn't mind playing, are those games. And I was pretty sure Jedi Survivor was similar to Fallen Order in some capacity.
Yeah.
Because every other Star Wars games I've watched just like looks like a run-of-the-mill, like just kind of boring like RPG game that I'm just like, this is not interesting. The bosses are not interesting. This is not interesting.
Although,
if there even is, I guess there are bosses in them. I don't even know.
I really enjoyed like back in the day, like I don't know if you remember, if you know of the series, the Knights of the Old Republic. I really enjoyed that series because
never liked that game.
You never enjoyed? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
all right. I
never
guess.
liked it.
I mean, I enjoyed them because you have the choice of either being Sith or Jedi. So, like that's one of the reasons why I like that is like your decisions have like impact on the story.
Sure.
So like because it's all story and everything. So that's why I really enjoyed it, and I was looking forward to a remake of the Knights of the Republic series, and it's now like in turmoil right now, and I'm just like,
oh yay! Thanks, Disney.
I don't blame. It's not Disney. It's not Disney. It's this like.
Okay, so it's not.
It's not. It's the studio. It's the studio that was supposedly in charge that just wanted to like. There's so much drama happening in that studio, and I'm just like,
oh good God.
Give it to someone else.
I don't want your drama. Give me a fucking
yeah, exactly.
game.
Yeah, the actual team behind the game. Yes, the actual team behind the game. Yes, those people. And give it to another team. Just give it to someone else, please. I want this out now. Please, I want to play. I want to play my boy Revan, man.
I think fundamentally one of the critical problems that I have, and this is a personal problem more than anything, when it comes to just in games in general amongst the action RPG genre, is that there for story. One of the reasons why I like Souls-like games so much is that almost the entire narrative is in the background. They
True.
don't bog me down with exposition or info dumps or narrative dialogue and cutscenes that go on for like fucking 5-10 minutes. No, it's just like, here's the world. Go kill shit. Go murder things. Here's this big guy with a big HP bar. Bonk him 1,000 times and then get souls from him. That's why I like the Souls genre. So I don't mind games that have a narrative. I just don't want them to focus so much time on it and get in the way of my game.
Right.
It's the Souls genre.
Fair
When I
enough.
go into a Souls game and something has the attached, I get it, it's a subgenre because the games that have Souls-like attached to their game as a subgenre are the biggest offenders because it's not really a Souls-like game. It is, as you said, Soul-like elements associated to the game. Because you're not truly a Souls-like until you have all the things that make it a Souls-like. Because it's not just, oh, a tough boss and dodging mechanics. No, you need to have the entire RPG leveling system that it has. You need to have the same kind of overall mechanical aspects of how its weapons operate. You need to have your bonfires, your respawning of enemies at bonfires. You need your Estus flask. Every single one of these things makes a Souls-like that was created at its core by FromSoft. If you don't have 90% of all that in your fucking game, it's not a Souls-like. It's just, tough bosses and some other things. Souls-like elements.
Yeah, I totally understand that. And then just like what Dragon here is saying, like I skip cutscene dialogues and then like, just want to get to the actual action part. I totally get that, especially if like the story is like bad in and of itself, and I'm just like, oh my god, Silk Song. I mean, I've played a little bit of Silk Song, and it's pretty good for its game, but like I wouldn't say like story wise, I don't know anything about the story of Silk Song until like I want to play the first game before I play that. Hollow Knight.
Yes, I think you should totally do that. Play Hollow Knight and never, ever touch Silk Song. What a horrible ass game.
Yeah, I think because Hollow Knight, I would say, because usually when it comes to like games, it's like, all right, do I have to play Hollow Knight in order to know the story of the first one, second one? And it's just like, you don't have to. Not really. Not really. But at the same time, it's like I still want to enjoy. Yeah, I still want to enjoy Hollow Knight.
I would like Hornet. You don't really need to know because it's not like you get really any kind of like big backstory to Hornet in Hollow Knight. She's present, but she's more of a catalyst than anything that moves things along in the story and the narrative in Hollow Knight. But she does not get any kind of lengthy backstory, and there isn't really a whole lot of lore on her in the first Hollow Knight game. Silk Song explores heavily that aspect. So you explore a lot more about her story. It's just that, sadly, Team Cherry decided to alienate 97% of their entire, fan base by making a game that sucked. Because, everyone who loved the first Hollow Knight, they were like, oh, we're just going to make this game literally disgustingly hard, and because we're a bunch of dumbass trolls. And alienate 97% of the entire gaming populace that played the original, liked the original, and came on to Silk Song just as excited, only to be handed a piece of shit that only the top 3% of gamers will like because they really enjoy a tough challenge, and that is never supposed to be what you're supposed to do for games. Even the original Demon Souls and Dark Souls, where they were like the pioneers of that fucking design and that subgenre of games just being unnecessarily hard. And the thing is that I played those games when they came out. They were hard. They had a steep learning curve. But under no circumstance it was like fucking Silk Song. Silk Song was just miserable. There was no beauty. There was no love for the game. It was just, we want to make you hate us. That's just all I felt from Silk Song.
I also have a big question for Sony. When am I getting Bloodborne for PC? Never? Okay.
Don't even bother. What a fucking waste of time. I have time. Do you know I can't go a day on my Google feed
never ever
without someone posting an article about Bloodborne? It was just like Silk Song. For the talking about, I think Silksong's coming. I think Silksong's on the rise. I think they're talking about Silksong. Now it's just like, is Bloodborne coming? Maybe a remake is in the works. Oh, they just briefly shut down this mod that was working on a game that was supposed to bring it back up. I don't know.
Oh
I
my
heard
God.
rumors
Oh, they confirmed that
about
Bloodborne remake is
the
never coming? Yeah, okay, cool. Perfect. Awesome. Wonderful. Yay.
yeah they've confirmed long ago. There's like no prayer for a Bloodborne 2. I heard there was an article that was posted a while ago. I don't remember exactly the full details. The title basically said
Opium.
the Sony basically gave the okay, and FromSoft turned them down, kind of thing. I don't know if
Oh.
that's true. I don't really care in the grand scheme of things because all I want is Bloodborne over here. And you know what? I don't blame FromSoft. I blame Sony. And
Right.
because Sony was the one that wanted it as exclusive, and they are notorious for not bringing exclusives off their platform, and it's their fault.
Mhm. I know
and
it's
exclusivity must be destroyed. It should never be a thing anymore.
Dragon. I know it's on the PS5, but me growing up with an Xbox, I like the feeling of Xbox controllers. You know, you know. I've always been a big.
Well, that's why you just get a PC. Then you have it in control whenever you want.
Yeah, exactly. You can do whatever you want. Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, Ghost of Tsushima is on PC too, so there's that. So, wow, Wolf. Well, wow,
Very few
wow,
games
Dragon.
nowadays that aren't,
Wow, Dragon. I have preferences.
They are allowed, yes.
Yeah, they are. PlayStation controllers are allowed on PC. That's fine. Yeah, you can have whatever controller you
I
want.
have a PlayStation
So-
controller, yes.
Yeah, you can play whatever controller you want to play on your PC, no matter what it is. Me,
It's a fascinating thing.
I like the feeling of my Xbox controller when I'm playing a game like Fallen Order or any other like games. I love it. Okay, and you
I
can
like
love
having
having
all my buttons in a very convenient, comfortable position. I don't like a keyboard. Keyboards drive me nuts.
exactly.
I have to
Yes.
reach my hand, move the things with the mouse, and it's just I've never liked the WASD. I think personally, aiming
Mhm.
with most things with a mouse is significantly better. It's just that
Yeah.
moving on a keyboard sucks.
Right. That's understandable. Hello, Wolf. By the way, yes, I'm new, but guess who summoned me? Oh no, nerdy jockey. Who summoned you? I'm kidding. Xbox controllers is way more comfy. Yes. See, look, people get me. People actually get me. So thank you for that. Also, like for me, like keyboard and mouse, I've grown up keyboard mouse. Barista. Oh, Barista. Oh my gosh, the new what is it? Barista coffee VTuber group. Hi, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Here we have the wonderful Veronica Hex right here. We're just chilling, talking about games, talking about wonderful things in life right now. So, yay! Exactly. Unless it's Skyrim, but that's just odd. I mean, look, Skyrim is meant to be played with a controller, no matter what. So, not keyboard. I will never touch Skyrim with a keyboard and mouse. It's always controller for that. And then at the same time, what is it? When it comes to like other games, like I've played Morrowind and Oblivion and the Fallout series with a controller always because I really enjoyed the controller. That's what there. It's just that with FPS shooters and then shooters like Overwatch and stuff like that is when I got into the mouse and keyboard sort of thing. So like there's games I rather play with controller, and then there's games I rather play with mouse and keyboard. So there. Also, by the way, if I'm flying around, if I'm flying around in a plane too, I rather fly with a controller because flying around in a plane with mouse and keyboard sucks.
I like having my joysticks on my thumbs.
Yes, literally, yes. By the way, I'm here to represent my fellow Hexalites. So yeah, there you go, Mark. Yeah, represent your fellow Hexalites. Indeed, yes, Hexalites, coffee beans, whatever. Hello, doing great. So yes, I'm new. If we join the group together, I hope we can vibe. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too as well. Welcome in. I can pretty much only play shoot. Yeah, we love meeting new people. I can only pretty much play only shooters on controllers. I mean, fair enough. It's whatever your preference is. You like you like the aimbot? Have fun with the aimbot.
It's more like have fun being banned.
The aim assist or whatever it is. Yeah.
Oh, aim assist shouldn't be a thing. That should be taken off and not even made a real thing.
Yeah, I
aim
know.
should just be forced to be like real life.
Bruh.
We just need to get everyone to be like Wait until we can finally get VR like FPS shooters that sit there and say, okay, your real life aim actually comes into play now, and your real life stamina comes into play now.
Wow, I'm catching strays. Yes,
That's
Dragon,
when
you're catching
all
strays.
games is stopping.
Yeah, Dragon, you're catching all the strays. Nerdy Jockey, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the cafe. The cafe welcomes you. This isn't a
The
barista
cafe
talk.
welcomes you until you don't use an Xbox controller.
Oh, whatever. You like I said, I don't have a beef with like you can use whatever controller you want. So it is what it is. It's like you can game however you want to game. It's up to you. If you want to game on a Steam Deck, go for it. You want to game on a Switch, go for it. You want to game on like whatever it is you want to game. Yeah, we did that. Oh, but with it, whatever you want to game on, that's your preference. So have at it. But don't come to me when you go like, "Was a PlayStation controller is so much better."
It's not really that much better because I mean, if you were to tell me like the original Xbox controller versus the PlayStation, I would say hands down the PlayStation. But the original Xbox controller was really fat, like very fat.
that was, and then they made it a whole lot better with the 360. So
yes, they did. The 360 controller was a very comfortable controller.
Yes, exactly. Yes, that's
That's
why
they just kept it that way.
Yeah, and then they sorted it with the new ones, and I actually currently have like one right now in my hand currently, and so like it's still comfy. Like it's actually got a nice grip on it too.
No, they're good. They're overall good controllers, and I definitely do like them. I actually liked them a little bit better for fighting games back in the day.
Yes,
Now it
actually.
doesn't really matter. I mean, I never really was able to get into fighting games on a controller. I still can't get it to do it properly because I never can create the proper setup for it. I play fighting games on my keyboard.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
I never was able to get games to be able to do that.
Of course.
Because it was just like, oh no, here, either use a fight stick or a controller. And I was like, but I want to use my keyboard.
I want to
For
use
some
my
reason, my brain is able to handle that so much better than a
Mhm.
stupid controller.
Right. Of course. Yeah. I mean, like as far as like WASD, like moving around and then like moving around with your mouse too. So like, I don't know. Like,
Actually, that's the thing. That's where they get me. Because the WASD moving around, that's on my left hand. I need my dominant right. And I need that on the arrow keys. But they don't always have it set that way. I need to be able to move my character with my right hand on the arrow keys. And then my other hand, my left, is on all the other keys for the standard, like light, medium, heavy, and other
Right.
buttons that are within reach. I can't do it on my left.
I feel that there's like actual like keyboards that actually do that for you. Like, I don't know. It's like rare, like for those keyboards to happen.
They're custom boards if they exist. I know. I've seen them. But they're custom. They're not on the market for normal.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
it doesn't work.
What needs what needs potassium? Oh no. No. We've already dealt enough. Listen, we've already had enough potassium. You've already tortured her plenty of times with all the potassium. Trust me, I've seen her streams. You guys. Seriously. Enough with the potassium, okay? Enough with the.
It's okay, we're on ad break. It's fine.
You're on an ad break.
The potassium was completely went over everybody's head.
Apparently they got an ad for potassium, and that's what's happening, I guess. So.
I just watched an ad with a peanut butter sandwich. What are you talking about?
I know.
I have no idea what they're fucking talking about. Where do you get potassium after you watch a sentient fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
I mean, look, like that peanut butter jelly sandwich, man. Oh my god. If you guys guess which
I used to like peanut butter and jelly long ago. Now, never. No, I don't like it.
All right. Well, welcome back from the ads, chat. You made it through the ads. Congratulations. Now you get 60
Congratulations. You did it. You deserve a fucking cookie.
Yeah. Also, you get 60 minutes of ad-free content. There you go. I always get the people that come in and go, the Twitch finally actually gave me 3 minutes of ads. Yeah, they actually give you 3 minutes of ads. but in return you get 60 minutes of ad-free content. So there we go. I always tell people this too. Like I always get the people go like, "Why are there ads, man? Why you gotta have like 3 minute, like a bajillion ads?" And I'm like, because I want you to like actually get up, get something to drink, go to the bathroom while the ads are playing, get a snack, and then come back, and then the ads will finish.
Whoa. That requires two brain cells to rub together to create friction and have actual cerebral thought spark, and therefore allow them to have a proper level of intelligence to be able to properly be able to enjoy the content that's in front of them. That doesn't happen. In reality, what they want is immediate gratification and self-gratification, instantaneously. But you know what? I do, to a certain degree, understand, which is why, like, on YouTube, it's a little bit different, because technically we can, just like you do on Twitch, we can structure our ads to appear at certain times throughout the thing.
Right.
And YouTube, unlike Twitch, the way it does, at least it does, I kind of, like, automize it so that YouTube just kind of puts in the ads whenever. But the simple truth is that it happens randomly and periodically, but it's only for, like, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Every once in a while, and maybe like every 20, 30 minutes, you might get like something that pops up for 15, 20 seconds. If you can't deal with that, then you have a problem. I'm not the problem. YouTube's not the problem. You're the problem.
Yeah,
holy shit.
You're the problem.
Get over yourself.
Holy macaroni. Oh my god, yeah. Exactly. Literally.
People told me on YouTube that they've gotten ads that have lasted a minute. And I sit there and go, I have literally in my entire life never seen an ad that I can't skip in 5 seconds, or that I can just wait 15 seconds. And
that's the thing with YouTube too, is that like that's the thing with YouTube that I like too, is that you can just skip the ad, like literally. There's like a skip button.
Some ads allow you
to do that. Yeah.
Ad, but no.
Exactly.
But like in general, like I said, I have never seen a 60-second ad. I might have gotten like there's sometimes where you can get like 3 ads in a row. Don't get me wrong, because if you want to be so literally lazy and just not actually skip when you're supposed to, because if you just let it run, yes, it is 60 seconds of ads. But then you're not supposed to. You're supposed to skip them, because you'll get 3 ads back to back to back to back. The first one's probably 15 seconds, but the second one is a skip 5 seconds. And guess what happens when you skip the 5-second one? You don't even get the third ad anymore. You get right back to where you were. So your ass has to fucking move.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, exactly. It's like that. Like the longest ad I've ever seen was over 90 minutes. An ad that's like 90 minutes is absolutely. That's like a whole video in itself. What the fuck?
I have seen. This is another thing too. Oh god. Sorry, I sneezed. I didn't want you to hear that.
Bless you.
Thank you. But yes, there are actual quote-unquote ads on YouTube. I've seen them that literally are podcasts, live feeds of podcasts. They're like or videos. They're like an hour long, and if you do not skip them, they will play the entire time. And I hate them. I fucking hate them. Because it drives me nuts. Because you know what I like to do? I love VTubers. I adore VTubers. And I have every fucking damn device on in my fucking bunker running the live stream all the time. So when I get that ad that is on for 15 fucking minutes, but I'm not present at that screen, looking at that screen, I'm pissed. Because you think I want to communicate to the algorithm over at YouTube that I actually like that shit? Fuck you! I like the VTuber that's online right now, not your stupid weird ass fucking podcast shit. Fuck off.
There you go. Now, speaking of VTubers, I actually have a question now, because who is your favorite VTuber to watch? Out of all the VTubers out there.
My favorite VTuber to watch. I think it's, well, ironically enough, it's easy. Kawasaki Bijou. She's perfect.
There you go.
She's perfect. She is a gamer, an amazing pro gamer. Practically, I idolize her. I practically worship her because she's everything that I wish I was and aspire to be. I'll never be cute. Fuck you. Anyway,
There you
But
go.
I love her content. She plays a lot of Souls games. She plays a lot of
Ooh.
fun games. She just does a lot of stuff that I also do as content. So she's so inspirational, and I just love all her content. Whenever she's live, I'm watching Bibu.
Oh, there you go.
She is
Perfect.
my favorite, undeniably.
Also, Toyota coming in going, I eat bricks while throwing bricks in the chat. Don't throw bricks in the chat. Don't throw bricks in the chat. Come on, let's not do that. Also, Leah with the wiggle. The
That's
wheelie being
okay. I bricks will bounce off me. That's wonderful. And
yeah.
I have this magnetic personality in that I can
Yeah.
repel objects thrown with hostility back at the individual and explode your gray matter onto the side. And I will relish the lovely sight of you dying.
There we go. There you go. You heard it, chat. You heard it, chat. Don't do that. Don't do that. Look at that. Oh god, look all the blood. Oh no, the blood's coming out. Oh no.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We gotta wash that off. Terribly sorry.
All right, let's get back to the actual talk. What do you mean by the actual talk, Dragon?
Wait, what we have? What haven't we been doing this entire time? Is this
We've
not
been
what we're supposed to be doing? Am I doing it wrong, Wolf?
No,
Have
you're
I been doing
not.
this
No,
entire
you're
trying to
not.
like this barista talk wrong?
No, you're not. It's just Dragon just causing shit in the chat.
Oh, so I get it. He's a little troll. Adorable.
Yeah.
You're not funny.
No, I wouldn't consider him a troll either. So he's just one of those guys that's just like, what was it? It's like, I hate you.
Tell me
Yeah,
it.
me too. But yeah, we're still friends.
Okay, if you vouch for him, then I shall not commit complete and total brutal and violent murder. Very well.
Gojo Limitless right there. Yeah, Gojo Limitless right there, indeed. Yeah. Although I have to say, like, when it comes to like my favorite favorite VTubers, like, there's a lot out there in the world that like I would like to talk about.
Yes, there is.
There's so many, but like, if I have to pick one, well, first of all, Leah is always gonna be number one because she's my wife. She's going to be my wife, so she's always number one. So right up there.
You know what, Wolf? I love Leah. I love the Wiggle Queen, but I think you should make her work. I think you should make her work a little bit more. You know, because it's like, you know what, Leah? You're like 1.5 slot. You know, because
Oh
all
my-
these others I really like, but you need to be a little bit better and grow and be stronger, more active, more confident. I think that you need to be. I think you need to push her. I think you need to push her a little bit more.
I've always done that too, and no matter what, she's always gonna be number one, no matter what. So I mean, there's that. Although
Far be it from me.
although watch, as far as like watching like other VTubers, like one, I love going into my friends' chats and just enjoying their content, especially yours, Barrows, for sure. Like, cause your streams are always fun to watch no matter what. So there's that. And then
Hopefully you have me on very low volume when you're watching me.
I mean, look, I have it on the volume, but no worries. No matter what, it's still like, you know, it's still always.
Well, I appreciate the lurk. It always is helpful.
Yes.
I always watch. Most of my friends are. It's good and it's frustrating because obviously 90% of all my friends are on Twitch.
Yeah.
No one's on YouTube.
Right, yeah, of course. I mean, I have been actually trying to get my shorts uploads to my YouTube, and I've actually got my fourth short like actually uploaded this week already. So like I'm doing my editing, I'm doing my thing. So I'm trying to get my YouTube up there. So I'm trying my best.
Good for you. You actually edit? Where the fuck do you find the time for that shit? I have to pay out for that crap.
Look, I mean, this is it's what happens when I have a background in actually making one of those like what was it, anime music videos from back in the day, and then having like an editing program, and then like wanting to edit videos. So like, oh my god, like, and also self-taught.
Well, trust me, I'm the exact same way, and I still sit because I'm a perfectionist. Unfortunately, it takes me anywhere between 1.5 to 3 hours to do a fucking 30-45-second short. So I don't have time for that. I do not have time for that. Ugh. I mean, have to outsource that. Otherwise, I have no shorts.
I mean, luckily enough, you have a wonderful editor by the name of ID10. So he's been a fabulous person. he's been a fabulous person. And I actually had the opportunity to meet him when we were doing our Helldivers, and yeah, he's great to talk to. Literally, he
Oh
really
no, he's
is.
fantastic. That was a hilarious interaction that under normal circumstances wouldn't have happened, but
Mhm.
it just goes to show how awesome he is.
Oh yeah, no, seriously. Especially when I still remember the days of like your old like computer like back then, like, and then you switching over to AMD. I'm like,
God.
and then I'm like, yes, welcome to the AMD family. You're welcome.
Yes, the dreaded fucking Intel John, the most evil and vile of all devices. Everyone who has one should fucking rip it out and put AMD Sama into your fucking computer and then ship it to fucking Intel and fucking leave nothing but a horrible, nasty glitter bomb in it for it to explode and injure absolutely nobody, but put glitter everywhere and make everyone mad. And then you
Oh
see
yeah.
all those things that, by the way, Intel, you suck. And the reason why you suck is because your shit sucks and it's horrible. Get rid of it. No AMD. It's so much better.
Yeah, no AMD, literally. I mean, I'm even on like the AM4 platform, and I just built my fiance's computer too, like earlier this year, and it's she came from an AMD system for sure, but like this system is way better than her like old like system in so many ways, because she's now like on the latest like AM5 platform, like with the new RAM and everything. Which, by the way, I got like that RAM before like the whole RAM prices started going
Oh
way up.
God, yeah. Now RAM, thank you all your fucking damn AI mining.
Oh yeah, the AI,
Oh Jesus Christ.
a generative AI bullshit,
That's
and they're
why it
all
went up.
full.
That's why
Ah!
the
Did I
RAM.
jump
They
scare
bought
you?
all the RAM up, and now it's just like, oh, I guess we're gonna have to raise all the prices now because everyone who wants an AI farming server, whatever the fuck it is, they
I'm all.
They took
I'm
it
all.
all.
I
They took it
also.
all.
I also have a shit list of companies that are like, yeah, I want to implement AI into gaming. So there's a certain company that it's on my shit list right now, aka Razer. I'm looking at you, Razer. I see what you're doing with trying to put in like AI. Was it helpful people that are trying to make sure like you have an AI to help you in your gaming? And it's just like, no, not what that's for.
They
Okay, so
put AI in everything now, and
AI,
it's just a gimmick.
quote
It's
unquote.
not even AI. Can we please acknowledge? Can we all agree that it's not even AI? It is just advanced algorithms. It
Pretty
is
much.
what is it? It is what is the term? It's not. It is machine learning. It is
Mhm.
machine learning, which is a far cry from artificial intelligence. Can we just all agree that advanced algorithm machine learning is not AI, and stop calling it fucking AI? All right?
Yep.
Because as soon as we get AI, Skynet will go online and you're all dead. All right?
Pretty much.
It's over.
I
You're
always
all
say,
going to die when you get the first artificial intelligence.
I was gonna say, yeah. The Terminators are here. Everyone, run! Oh
Look,
my.
it's either the Terminator or the Matrix. Pick one. I don't care. Like that is
Ooh.
where the future holds. Every
Actually,
sci-fi writer is going to be a prophet in the next 100 years, guaranteed. 100%.
actually, I would prefer what is it? Maybe Matrix then, because then I can be Neo and I just be like, whoa, like just like
No, that doesn't work
like,
for you at all because what's going to happen is that you're just going to be a cog in the machine and the
damn.
robots are going to take over and you're just going to be a loser that's going to be hunted and seeked and killed as mortal flesh and blood or stuck into a tube to harvest your fucking brain energy.
Damn.
So no, it is not going to be good for you. No scenario is good for you.
So welcome back, Mark. Welcome back. But yeah,
Welcome back to me.
yeah, but other than that, now we've gone all this. I do have also like a few more questions too. First of all, do you have any like plans in the future as far as like VTubing wise? Like anything planned out?
Just plans in general.
Yeah, plans in
Oh,
general.
planned out. People plan things.
Like,
we do
is-
those.
Like, was there?
You
Is
don't
there?
make up your schedule the following week and the day before.
Yeah, just like I planned out like me getting married in May. So.
That sounds legit. That will cause stress at all.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
I guess in terms of plans, I mean, the only real plan that I have moving forward is that my plan is, well, I'm going to be focusing a lot more on Souls games moving forward. I have diversified my content with a lot of roguelikes, deck builders, and survival horror over the last couple of years. And I want to especially scale back survival horror, and I want to be primarily focusing a lot more on just Souls games or other action RPGs that are interesting. There's a lot of cool games that are coming out over the course of the next like 8 months or so. This year, honestly, has a very good list of games that are all going to be coming out. And yeah, I mean, between my community and how they keep on giving me wonderful suggestions, there is no shortage of games. As far as like any major projects or stuff going on, no, I don't have anything prepared because I am too busy drowning in my own financial woes to be able to have the ability to be able to finally jumpstart my 2.0. But
Fair
it's,
enough.
I'll see you in 2029.
2029. All right, you hear that, everyone? First mention of was it more 2.0 Vero in 2029? I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, she's gonna look awesome. I can't wait to be able to reveal her. It's just that we're like 4 years out.
For
Well, I guess
so long.
the thing is, it's 2026 now, so like three and like change.
Oh yeah. Like, is that like, for example, me? Like, I know I'm planning on, like, I definitely plan on 2.0 Wolf in the future. It's just that some things are meant to go first. Like, for example, wedding comes first, then honeymoon comes next, then
No, obviously 2.0 is infinitely more important than the wedding. Duh.
yeah, she needs to upgrade that damn CPU at first. Wait, there's something going on with your CPU right now? Your current CPU, or?
Excuse me? I don't have a problem with my CPU. My CPU is perfect.
Yeah, Mark, what are you talking about? Her PC is fine, by the way, for now. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay, I see it.
CPU? He's probably talking about CPU, something probably entirely else.
Something else.
That
Okay.
better not be indignant anyways.
Okay. That makes
I feel like I've been insulted. I definitely was insulted. I haven't figured out exactly why yet, but when I do, I am going to obliterate you. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute when I figure it out.
Gotta read the whole thing. Oh, okay. Got it. See? Yeah, okay. Pharaoh needs another donathon? Oh my god.
You can't.
Oh yeah.
Oh, donathons back to back to back to back. That's not how the community works. You know, it's also kind of rude. I mean, to sit there and go, hey guys, I'm gonna do this donathon. Please give me money. Oh, guys, can I have some more money? That doesn't work like that. That's rude. That's not how you treat your community. That is just nasty.
I mean, I would think you would do like a donathon for like special events, because you just recently actually had your what is it, your 2-year anniversary for streaming?
Correct. That's why I did my donathon. I figured it would be a great time to hold my first one because I was celebrating my 2nd anniversary. It's a wonderful milestone. Your first year is obviously a big milestone, but year 2, in my opinion, is like, okay, you streamed for a year. Congratulations. But you know what? You didn't crash out in year 2. You kept on going. You kept on doing it. No major hiatuses. You just keep on going. If you can make it 2 years streaming, you can make it 10 years streaming.
Exactly. Yeah.
I personally think.
That's how I felt like.
I say that, but we all know the life of a VTuber is only that of a gerbil, which is only 2-3 years.
I mean, like, I'm still doing it for I've been doing this for 2 years too. Like, I went from being a PNG tuber to now coming into as a live 2D VTuber, and I am looking to continue on the journey even more. So I'm looking to keep on going, even if it's like past 3 years. Like, I'm not. Yeah, it's been fun. The journey's been amazing. I've met some wonderful people, including you, Vero. Seriously.
I am blessed. There are very few individuals of your persuasion that I can say are my friends, and I am happy that they are, because it's not easy for me to make friends. And when I do, it is nice, and I appreciate them immensely, even if I am a little bit silent on the other side sometimes.
For sure. Also, Dragon Wolf, how much money for the Bucky 1v1? Just kidding. $1 million.
$1,000. Oh, wow, it's way higher than that. I was keeping it's like, I don't know, like 1 in a million chances, but Wolf is out there in fucking La La universe.
No, here I am. No, here I am being Dr. Evil going $1 million.
Everyone's got that lying around, right?
Yeah.
Everyone has $1 million.
Where's my
random VTuber?
Where's my nearest bank?
Yes, excuse me. For you see, I need to find one of my 200 different banks that house all 1,700 of my accounts.
The 1,700 of my accounts.
And I need. So I need to take out from this particular account. Yes, the account that has 245 zeros in it. Yes, let me take a little out of that here. See, here you go. Enjoy $20,000 on me. Have fun. Do whatever you will. I'm gonna go continue being an oil baron out here.
Yes, and then by the way, how's my account in Dubai?
Oh yes, my Dubai. It just reached over 10,000 zeros. Such a wondrous account.
There's always an oil tycoon somewhere. There's always one somewhere. There's always. You know what? No. I got even better. There's always a Doug Dimmadome out there somewhere. It's just like.
Meanwhile, my ignorant ass going, what's a Doug Dimmadome?
Doug Dimmadome. My name's Doug Dimmadome. Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. I don't know. Have you ever watched Fairly Odd Parents back then?
I have rudimentary knowledge of that show. I haven't seen a lot of it, but I know of it.
Okay, so there's like a rich person that's in that show where like he's got this like giant like white suit always coming in like this like huge limo, and he's got this white long like hat.
Cartoonishly rich. Gotcha.
Yeah, and then he goes, "Yeah, my name's Dimsdale Dimmadome. Owns a Dimsdale Dimmadome," and it's just like Dimdome. It's just like it's just like back and forth. It's very catchy, but at the same time, it's like super annoying. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, we can't all have in our communities a angel investor and oil tycoon, but we all want one. It would be nice.
It would be really nice indeed. Yes. It would be really nice. Grew up.
Realistically, it doesn't take a whole lot. Well, in terms of their salaries, it doesn't take a whole lot for us to go full-time content creation.
No.
But it's unrealistic to say that we will ever be able to pretty much hook a whale of that size.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm still gonna need my job no matter what that I'm in right now, and in order to keep everything afloat right now. So yeah, barista, VTuber by morning and evening, and then current day job by day. Yay.
You can afford this with those jobs. I can barely keep the bunker lights on with everything going.
Oh my god. Just man.
This hobby is it's a hobby until we can go full time. It's
Right.
a hobby until we fucking
Oh yeah, I hate those people, especially in high school, those rich kids who think they're better than everyone. Oh my god, I've had plenty of those in my life.
They're called silver spoon bitches.
Yeah, literally. What everyone thinks when they get rich is that they get.
Look at me,
Yeah.
I don't even work, but my mommy and daddy gives me all this money. Isn't this amazing? And you just sit there and just go, okay.
Must be nice.
Run back the standard law. Okay, so according to standard law, I'm not allowed to bludgeoningly beat you over the head with a random chair. But if I punch you in the face, I could be brought up on charges, depending on the circumstances.
Depending on the circumstance.
So what I'm going to do is just punch them really hard in the stomach, keel them over, have them catch their breath, and once they have catch their breath, proceed to slap them as hard as you can across the face so their face careens into the floor and breaks their fucking nose.
It came to the point for me.
Real fast.
It came to the point for me because like I was diagnosed with autism back then, and it came to the point where I got bullied, and of course though people bullied me and then thinking that like, oh, it's a rich like a rich kid, they happen to be a rich kid, and or like pompous assholes literally. And the way I talk, though, especially with the way I talk with my autism, so it's like I stutter and everything, but like as long as I do things with my actions, like people know like, oh, he knows what he's doing. But back then, oh my God, it was just like, dude, what are you? What are you? Like, who are you? And I still remember people thought that I was gay with the way I talked. And so they assumed things. Yes, literally, they assumed things. And
Well,
yeah,
in the world of feral law, these people are not allowed to exist, and they're supposed to, have their tongues cut out, and then I can watch them bleed out in front of me and enjoy their vicious, disgusting way
I
of choking on their own death.
I did much worse than that to one of them, and I did it in like the public of like where everyone saw. So
Oh my goodness, Bobby, are you openly admitted on live on screen that you in obvious murder? Huh?
I wouldn't say murder, but
right?
more of a humiliation.
Oh, I do love me some humiliation, especially when there's blood involved.
No, especially when they proceeded to grab the bouquet of me, and I'm like, yeah, that's a bit
disgusting.
exactly, yeah, that's a big no-no. And so then that got me pissed off to the point where I just like slammed their head to the ground, just went like boom.
Throw hands, baby.
That's what I did.
Hands.
That's what I did. That's what I did, and I yelled in his face like, "Don't touch me!" Like literally yelled at him, "Don't fucking touch me!" And then to where everyone stopped and just scared. So yeah, good for me. I did get called to the principal's office and was like, you know what? You know what? You're fine. I'm not even gonna bother.
Because at the end of the day, it's one of those things. School is it's kind of funny. I don't know. Everyone's school is a little bit different, depending on where it is.
High school.
In general, it is not right to in any way inflict violence upon another. But the sad truth about most children like that these days, and even back then, is a little bit of violence teaches them real fast what they're not allowed to do.
Oh yeah, it definitely taught him that lesson for sure. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Let's go ahead. Hold on. One of them was talking mad smack, and all I said to get a punch thrown at me was, "Can you shut the fuck up for once, please?" Yes, there you go, Dragon. Let's go. Can you shut the fuck up for once? I love that.
There are a lot of people in this universe that need a mute button, and it would be so comedic just to watch them struggle as they flail around like this, going.
Oh yeah, literally like.
Because now they are incapable of actually, being able to speak properly. Because now they actually are like, oh wait, what do you mean I can't talk? No, this is the only defense that I have. How can I put people down and make myself feel better because of my rage and horrific insecurities as a person? Because I'm a dreadful human being that has made terrible choices in my entire life, and I have no responsibility or accountability to any of my actions. And I really just want to have and just dies.
I mean, you could also. I mean, I tried that. I tried ignoring, but that didn't work. That didn't work. They're just gonna keep on trying. That was the problem. Like, yeah, people told me.
Just
ignore them. But like, no, there's some people that want to try, no matter what. So
there are 3 types of bullies, I think, and one of them is that. Like, don't get me wrong, there are types of people who are just trying to get a reaction, and if you ignore them, and they're not getting something out of you, they're bored. So they'll go someplace else to find something that elicits a reaction.
Oh yeah,
they
literally.
exist, and it is a valid defense, because it always should be the first thing you do. But if that fails to work and they're just insistent, that means that they have targeted you specifically. They want you as your victim. And then, unfortunately, at that point, there's really only one course of action, and you have to establish that is this a single individual, or is this a group of people? Because if it's a group of people, that's when it's never going to really go well, because you need to then beat the shit out of 5 people while 5 people won, and that's never going to be a good time. If it's one person, well, then it's easy. You take their face, bash their face into the locker repeatedly, break their nose, slam their teeth into the ground, and then they'll never fucking touch you ever again. Ever.
Well,
violence will communicate to exactly what they need to hear. And that is that you do stupid shit like this, this is what's going to happen. And then you
Mhm.
whisper into the ear as they're drowning in their own blood, still conscious enough to hear that now, the next time you do this, remember what happened. Because this will happen again. You diseased
Yeah.
fuck.
Exactly. I got bullied until like 7th grade. Then I walked up to them and punched them in the face. Then they left me alone after that. Let's go, Dragon. Let's go.
See, that's the thing. And will, and of course the schools are pretty much raging hypocrites because they sit there and they say, that is not acceptable. Because the way they think that you're supposed to defend yourself is to hold your hands out. And just
Right,
say
pretty
no.
much.
Yeah, because that is the wonderful world of bullying. They have not changed their tune about bullying for the last 50 fucking years. And they
No
are never going
wonder
to
why.
because
No wonder.
it's ridiculous.
No wonder why we like fighting games so much.
Well, don't get me wrong. I mean, you should never mix fiction and reality, obviously. But
Right,
you know
but
what?
still.
There's perfectly valid reasons for seeking out stress relievers. You know, if that is your stress reliever, power to you. For me, I can never get a stress reliever from playing a game that is built on violence because then I just get angry. Because obviously the fastest way, like for
Right.
example, like a fighting game. To me, I can never find that as a stress reliever
Right.
because as soon as I lose, I'm angry.
Yeah,
So
pretty
I
much.
never was able to feel relieved. If I want to have a stress reliever, I watch cute shit. Or I
Okay,
pet a
fair
fluffy
enough.
puppy.
Fair enough.
Whatever.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. Whereas me, like, it was like, oh yeah, I play Fallout, I play all these like story-driven games, and then like, I don't know, cartoons and stuff like that. Like, gets me.
Just don't lose.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Thanks, Dragon. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks,
You know?
thanks, Dragon.
It's just like the moniker of the Souls community. Just don't get hit. Easy game, right?
Just don't get hit. Yeah, just don't get hit. Sure. Yeah, sure. Easy
Very
peasy
easy.
lemon
I mean,
squeezy.
there is approximately 0.01% of the Souls community that are able to know it the entire FromSoft catalog, starting from Demon Souls all the way through Sekiro, all the way through the Dark Souls series, all the way to the end of Elden Ring. And if they get hit once through that entire saga, they have to start all over. They exist. You're absolutely right. But that is not by any means the average fucking player. Even above average player.
Also, Yu-Gi-Oh mentioned she tried to make Master Duel. Oh, Master Duel. Yay. Well, I mean, I don't know about relax game, but
When did I ever say Master Duels was supposed to be my relax game?
I don't think Master Duel is ever considered. I don't think it's even considered a relax game.
No, it is a horrible game that you should probably never play unless you want to play with friends. Then it's fine.
Unless you want to play against friends, then yeah, then that's relaxing. There's that. But if you're playing
every TCG,
but
every
if
TCG
you
on the planet is fun with friends.
But if you're going up against like random people like on the internet on Master Duel, and all of a sudden like you just want to play your Chaos Dragons, and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, here's my Exodia, like the Exodia deck, blah blah blah, the combat spells. It's just like, oh my.
No, I'm sorry, Wolf, but you are just so far behind. You're like 10, 15 years behind. You need to
That was me back in the day. No, that was me back in the day.
Yeah,
actually playing IRL Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I played IRL Yu-Gi-Oh too. I played all the way through up to Pendulum. But nowadays it's just I found my cards. Okay, I'm ready to play with my deck. Whatever the deck, it doesn't matter about. Okay, I get to go first. I play card Ash Blossom. Okay, that kind of sucks. I play this other card, Imperium. But play another handcraft card. Oh, I can't really do anything anymore because you kind of like stopped my plays with those things. Well, maybe I can do one other thing, but my combo's completely broken and I can't really fucking go off and make my super board like every other fucking Yu-Gi-Oh deck does. Okay, I guess it's your turn. And they go and it's just like, okay, spend the next fucking 15 goddamn minutes putting the super board on the field and you can't stop. And then they're like, okay, I hit you with either I kill you outright or, don't kill you. And then you go and say, can I play Yu-Gi-Oh? No, you can't. Just
like
go first.
That's what me with
first, you almost always win.
Me with Magic the Gathering. It's like, oh yeah, I want to try to play my Soul Ring. No, you can't play your Soul Ring. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, cool. What else can I do? Oh no, you can't do
that. Actually, I was
Imagine.
because someone asked me at one point. I can't remember what stream we were talking about. We got this long talk about just. Oh wait, it was on my Thursdays. I think it was my Friday stream. Yeah, I think it was my
Hmm.
Friday stream
Yeah.
that I was asked. No, not my Friday. It was my Thursday stream. We were talking about card games, and someone asked me, "Well, what about Magic the Gathering?" And I said, "No." And the reason why is it's called Black Blue. You never want to play. You'll never play Magic the Gathering again because all you do is
Oh,
play
Black
Black
Blue.
Blue,
Yep.
and then you
Yep.
make everyone cry and just never be able to want to play again. It's like, okay, I'm gonna
Or
play my X deck against this person's Black Blue deck, and what do? It's like, I go. You can't do that. I counter it. Okay. I have no
Mhm.
mana, so I guess it's your turn. Okay, I go and I do this. I make you discard this. I make you do this, and I put this on the foot, and then I do all that with just this mana. It's like, okay, fine, cool. I can't stop any of that. But now it's my turn. Okay, my turn. I play some land, and I play this spell. No, counter spell. You lose. And I'm like, I can't do anything. That was all my
Yep.
mana. Because Magic the Gathering is the one thing that sucks about
Mhm.
that game, which actually makes it worse than Yu-Gi-Oh in my opinion, is that at least in Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day,
Right.
if you could keep on playing cards from your hand as long as you had cards. There was no limitation of like how many magic spells you could play, you
Okay, fair
know,
enough.
or monster effects you can actually generate. You can only normal summon once. You can infinitely amount of special summon, but you in Magic it literally was here. You are limited by how much mana you have, and then you play 3 mana of the 5 mana you have to play this card, and then they just counter it, or they let you have it because they don't care about it. They can easily get rid of it, and then your most important card, they just sit there and wait, blind counter it every single time. Oh,
Right.
well, obviously they're not always gonna have a counter. They always have counters. They always
Oh.
have a fucking counter.
I don't know. This is why I avoid standard. I always avoid standard. Was it Magic the Gathering? I've always enjoyed the commander aspect because of the fact that it's one of cards. It's a 100 card deck, but you can only have like one of each card like in your deck, no matter what it is. You can't have like doubles. You can't have everything.
I have
And
heard
then
that.
and then you have like an actual commander, a legendary creature, whatever it is. And I remember I played red black, and mine was like a god legendary creature where he comes out on the field. He comes out on the field and he goes, yeah, 2 damage to you each turn. Yep, 2 damage to you, 2 damage to you. By the way, that's not commander damage. That's just normal damage. I'm just poking them. Just poking them with that. Yeah, I'm just gonna poke. And then it starts to get annoying. I was like, yeah, I'm poking you even more. Yeah, I poke you again. And then it's like, okay, I gotta deal with that now. Get out of here. It's like, no, I'm back in. I'm gonna poke you even more now. This time, 4 damage. No.
I just never could get. I played Magic the Gathering for a while back in the day. Never could get into it. I know that Magic the Gathering, just like Yu-Gi-Oh, has
Mhm.
Master Duel. They have an online like game, so you can pretty much play for free, just like
Yeah.
the Magic Master Duel.
Yep.
I never picked it up. I don't really have an interest to do so because at the end of the day, I like TCGs, but I hate TCGs. I pretty much hate every single TCG there is because if I'm going to stream it, I am not going to be playing all the time with my friends. I'm going to be playing on like ranked or actually playing opponents.
Right.
And every time I do that, the love and passion or drive that I have for the game, because despite everything I do love and I always have loved Yu-Gi-Oh, it's just that everything about the meta and the Konami, the company that ruins it, just makes it insufferable to play.
Yeah.
It's very frustrating.
Yeah, no, like I totally get it because Konami kind of ruined Yu-Gi-Oh for me when they started banning like some of the stuff that I really enjoyed, like Chaos Dragons back in the day. Oh my god, it was so much fun to play those.
Yeah.
And then same with like the Six Samurai. Like I enjoyed my Six Samurai, and I even enjoyed my heroes. I really enjoyed my heroes a whole lot. And then they happened to decide, oh yeah, we're gonna ban Future Fusion, and I'm like, oh, and mind you, by the way, my Chaos Dragons had a Blue Eyes White Dragon engine in it. So it wasn't just a normal Chaos Dragon deck. It was something that I wanted like to involve like my favorite dragon of all time, Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh dear.
My favorite monster. So, and then
it's so unfortunate because I hate that card so much. Ugh.
I know.
If you played,
I don't know.
if you played modern day Yu-Gi-Oh, you would know that the current Blue Eyes deck is still like every fucking Yu-Gi-Oh deck is just horrible and toxic. And
Right.
It's just disgusting. It is just go first, put a board that just negates everything,
Yes.
and let you not play Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just a bunch of self-touch decks that special summon way too much, make an impossible board to break, and then you just sit there and go, what you, okay, your turn, you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! That's just
Okay,
it. You play
Kaiba.
Yu-Gi-Oh! So that you can't, so you make your opponent not play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Let me see
It's a stupid game.
that.
Like that.
Leah over here calling me Kaiba. You know what? Fine. Give me an art piece of me in a Kaiba outfit. Fine. I'll do that. Oh my god, I want to see that so bad.
Oh no, don't do that. Then I'm gonna have to fucking destroy you.
I know, and then my line will be, "Screw the rules. I have money."
That's okay. I'll just burn all your cards.
No, I'm just I actually have that line too. Funny enough, when someone donates or like subs, you hear a "Screw the rules. I have money." It's just my favorite line out of the whole Abridged series. It's so hilarious. Love that.
I was thinking of doing like maybe like a fun little watch along series where I go back and rewatch that Abridged
Oh my,
series.
yeah.
But it's not done. It's still not done after all these years.
Yeah, like, and I don't know. It'll be hilarious too if like any like VTuber, like if someone wants to like come up with an Abridged series, I'll be like, look, I volunteer. I'll voice act for free. I'll voice act for free. I don't mind. I don't mind. I just want to be a part of it, please. Allow me to be a part of it, please.
I'm sorry, well, but much like AMV's, Abridged has kind of died. It's now just
I know.
like the top three biggest people that are doing it, and then that's it.
I know. Which is sad. Which is no,
it is sad because it was. Yeah, it was just good. It was. All we have now is Team 4 Stars, Something Witty Entertainment, Mouthwash Project, and like, who else? Who else does real Abridged series?
Right. My friend spent 1,000 on physical cards. Oh Jesus Christ! Why?
Oh, weak sauce. Like get on our level. If you played around the synchro era, cards were like $100 to $150 a pop. $1,000 was standard for a deck.
Oh my.
That's nothing. Literally nothing.
Oh,
and
man.
Today's age, it's even worse. Average decks cost $500 to $1,000 to build. I hate to break it to you.
That's
insane. And the worst part is that back in the day, when cards have different rarities, it would dramatically bring down the price of like if something came out like at X rarity, like secret, and then got released as a rare, it would bring down the rarity of the secret significantly because, well, you could so easily get the card. But now, in recent years, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has become a collector's game on top of a competitive game. So now, even though there might be a common, super, ultra, and secret of that exact same card, that secret that was, when it first came out, that was $150, is still $80. You know, it retains an obnoxious amount of its value. That card should be fucking $15. Instead, it's still.
Yeah.
It's insane. Yu-Gi-Oh! Secondary market has always made Yu-Gi-Oh! Extremely hard. The only way that you're ever able to be competitive in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Market is that, and one thing that's still viable to this day is you invest the $500, $1,000 in the top competitive deck, then the new competitive deck comes out, you sell. You sell right before the ban list, before any hits come to your deck, because that's what Konami is known for. They neuter the top tier deck so that they can make way for the new deck coming out in the new set. So you sell all those cards at top dollar, new cards come out, you buy all those up as quickly as possible before prices inflate. You have to already know what the meta deck is and what it's coming down to, and then you cycle that over and over and over again. Can you tell that I used to play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, I can tell. I can definitely tell. Yes, you got that knowledge back in the day. Yes.
Yeah.
That good old
There was a time back up until the Pendulum era that I literally knew every single card in the game. I did not know. I didn't have to read a card. I knew it. They all did. Now, forget it. There are way too many fucking cards.
There's way too many out there, and then there's way too many like metas, and then like way too many like.
There's like 20,000 cards in Yu-Gi-Oh. Just forget it. You're never gonna remember them all.
It's like they just keep on adding, and then not only are they keeping on adding like new cards, they're like adding like reprints of like cards like over and over again, and it's just like, oh my god. I mean, I get it, reprints, I get it, but still, like, come on, like, just like with
I just like cool cards.
yep, exactly. I just want to see cool art on the cards. Literally, seriously. Which is why I'm like a
And
little
that's the
bit.
one thing that
You go ahead.
keep on going. Keep on
All right.
going. No, no, no. Keep on going.
No, which is why I
You're
was
almost
like
done
hesitant.
left.
Which is why I was hesitant on getting back into Magic because like they're doing so many collabs with like other things, and I'm just like, Magic. Look,
Yes.
I love the Lord of the Rings collab because I thought Magic with Lord of the
Right?
Rings made so much sense. Spider-Man doesn't make a whole
Right?
lot of sense. Assassin's Creed
No,
kind
it
of
does not. I heard.
Assassin's Creed kind of made sense a little bit, but
Did they have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set?
did
Did
they
that come out
really?
recently?
Did they really?
Maybe someone in my chat I think said something of that effect, but maybe I got it mistaken with something else. But I know they keep on doing collabs all over the place with that game, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised if they did.
Yeah, I'd be
I
surprised.
mean, I don't
too,
personally
yeah.
mind Yu-Gi-Oh! Like doing non-collabs. I don't want that. 9 times out of 10, I actually don't care for that kind of shit. In Magic
Right.
Gathering, I think it's just, to me, it's just completely, it turns me off. I don't want Spider-Man in my deck randomly. I don't want to play somebody that has a random ass fucking Spider-Man in their deck because it's meta or some bullshit. I don't
Right.
care. That's why I don't mind how Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't do any kind of collaborative at all. It's just they keep on creating new archetypes of their own IP, and that's good. I like that creative aspect. They
Okay.
just ruin all the balancing of the fucking cards.
Right. Okay, so there was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collab. Okay, well, wonderful.
Oh, so I wasn't crazy. I did hear correctly.
No, you did. Yep, you weren't crazy. Crazy, I was crazy.
I heard
You
it
put
sucked.
me in a room, a rubber room, full of rats. I hate rats. Fucking
Put me in a rubber room, I'll just do nothing but bounce off the walls and have fun.
I'm bouncing the walls. I have fun. Like wee. Like,
Duh!
like,
Oh, clearly she's having fun in the rubber room. That means she's crazy.
that means she's absolutely nuts. And I'm like, no, that's just me for just having fun. That's it. Oh god.
I'll
Empty.
tell you what. Put a sane person in the white room and have a bunch of people with clipboards and white coats look through a little window at you like you're crazy and give it 2 weeks. You'll be crazy.
MTG just did a collab with Final Fantasy VII, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and Marvel. Okay, so Final Fantasy VII makes sense a little bit. Avatar: The Last Airbender and Marvel.
Some people like that.
Avatar and the Last Airbender and Marvel
care
does
for
not
those.
make sense. Yeah, I don't care about those. The Lord of the Rings, though, I was really interested in the Lord of the Rings one, and there was actually a card out there that literally was the One Ring, and of course, someone had to pull it. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, the only reason I would ever consider that is if I get to play as Sauron.
Oh yeah, I think there was there definitely was. I think definitely was a really good Sauron card, and then there was like a good like foil like full art Sauron card that you can have. Oh my god.
Right, because the only reason I would want to play any of that is that I want to play all the Dark Lords. I want to play as Morgoth. I want to play Sauron.
Mm-hmm.
I want all that shit.
You want to play as a Balrog?
Cool things up, like that was one of my only criticisms of the original Lord of the Rings trilogy is that I got so little Sauron. So little Sauron. I wanted him on the board.
I mean,
I wanted him fucking murdering bitches.
he technically was murdering bitches, but then he had to like regain his strength. He had to make sure the.
Bitches for less than fucking 60 seconds of screen time.
But then you.
First fucking film.
but then the spirit of Sauron lives in everything. So through the One Ring.
It's not the same thing. It is not the same goddamn thing. No, I want a physical corporeal form of Sauron with him swinging his fucking mace, looking 7 feet tall and murdering bitches. I want him to let the blood flow from the elves. I want the dwarves and armies to collide on this motherfucker and him to demonstrate his amazing Dark Lord energy and fucking rip the shreds. I want him to bring the terror that he wishes and brings upon that lords him over as the great fucking dominator of Middle Earth. Where? What that? Where? Oh my god. Ugh. That was my only criticism in the Lord of the Rings series. Well, excuse me, not series. Films. We just needed more Sauron. I know narratively we're never going to, and sadly he dies and is defeated. Spoiler. The fucking film series is over 20 years old, and the book is it's almost 100 years old. So you just shut up.
Yeah, you guys, just read the books, and then also read also like watch the extended editions. By the way, Like, quack.
Look, I mean, realistically speaking, I never really fully read the book series. I read The Hobbit. I read like the first chunk of like the Lord of the Rings,
Oh my
and never finished it.
Oh, my dad was adamant on us having to read the books and also including The Hobbit as well. Like, literally, my dad was like, if you want to understand like the actual like movies and like what's going on, read the books first. It's your lesson, and I want a book report. Literally, my dad was like, because he was super. Well, my dad was my dad was like into the whole like D&D, like Dungeons and Dragons and all that stuff too. And so
I can
like
see why he was a Tolkien fan.
yeah, and exactly. And he wants us to like understand like the lore and like what's like the difference between like the books and the movies and us figuring that out. And yeah, it was just he even did like quizzes.
Over
Like
the years.
he even
Oh
did
God,
quizzes.
that's a little intense.
I mean,
and
well,
over the years, I have learned that. Wait, what?
it was
There's
during
more. There's more than just quizzes he did.
it was the quizzes, but the quizzes were during Christmas, and the Christmas things had prizes at least. So there was that.
Okay, that's clever. Okay,
So
that's
yeah,
fine. That's
so
fine.
there was that. But yeah, that was the extent of the quizzes. But like I actually won a few things from the quizzes, so I was like, yes. Oh man.
But I mean, in my experience, what I've learned over the years is that I've come to like watching the source material first before reading something.
True.
Because what I've learned is that I have a problem, especially when it comes to anime.
Oh.
It's just that when I know what's coming, I get scared to watch it in live form.
Oh,
Because
right.
I know what,
Okay.
and I'd rather watch the full live medium of it, so I get to experience that without knowing what's going to happen. Then be able to return to the original source material and see what was left out. Because despite lots of adaptations these days, lots of stuff is kept in for the most part, but a lot of things are slightly tweaked for obviously runtime, airtime, etc.
Right.
etc.
Mhm.
Certain narratives need to be and characters need to be omitted or whatever. There's a lot of things that go into it. So I like to experience the medium in live form first, then I get to go back because if I like it, I want to know the story.
Now
I read it and then I get to enjoy it.
So here's there's a few animes where like I actually enjoy the manga way better than the anime itself. And there's one specific anime that I will always forever hate, but I really love the manga, and that anime is
Right.
Rosario Vampire. I don't know if you know
Oh,
like
please. I mean,
yeah.
yes, because I almost stopped you. I didn't want to interrupt you, but I almost stopped you for this express reason. Because what you're talking about is pre-2010. Because before pre-2010, animes all came out from Japan at almost like very sparingly at 24 episodes. They always ran the anime at the height and peak of the popularity of whatever source material it was, and they almost always ran anime original everything because they would run out of source material because it was ongoing series, and they would make shit up as they go afterwards. So that was an era of time back when that was happening. Because trust me, I love the True Love Ru series, and I hated the anime.
It was
Absolutely hated the anime.
It was also the time when fan service was through the roof of certain animes.
Yes. And that was
and
obnoxious.
Rosario Vampire had so many moments of fan service, and then I read the manga.
That shit's uncensored. Ugh.
And then I read the manga, and I'm like looking at the manga, and I'm just reading the manga, and I'm just like, where was this in my anime? Like, what the fudge? Because
I mean, it is really funny because I remember watching the first season or so. I can't remember if I watched the second, but I never read the manga. And the anime, I only remember one thing, and to this day, I still remember the main characters' names because I swear to fucking God, every time the fucking anime did the Skine Mokusan, I was going to fucking rage. I was just gonna fucking lose my goddamn mind because I was so fucking annoyed.
Now, I lost my mind when, especially with this specific anime, I lost my mind when I learned that in the manga, the main protagonist Sukune, I don't know, had like an actual like more major role than just being the stand-in, like, like
Right.
Mocha sucking the blood off of him and everything, like all that stuff. But
Uh-huh.
like he died. He was supposed to have vampire blood in him. He was supposed to become a ghoul. He was supposed to become an actual like vampire himself and actually kick ass. But then they turned him. They just like
Didn't they? Didn't
downgraded.
it, like I don't know how many seasons Rosa Vampire had. Didn't he like kind of turn into a vampire in one of the seasons?
It was
Did he
like
ever
the
sort of
sec.
go
It was
down that
it
route?
was the second season. It was like the very end of the second season where like he finally
Uh-huh.
got the red
Okay, so
eyes.
I'm not crazy.
Yeah, he finally
Yes,
got the
I do
red
remember
eyes.
him vaguely.
He got the red eyes, but then like it just went like no. It was that was it.
It was just no. Oh, well, you know what? It's okay. So to be fair, all right, you're talking about. It's so funny because again, I too had a manga series that I loved to pieces, and they got an anime, and the anime sucked a lot
Yes.
because it came out in the era where we're going to do 24 episodes and we're just going to run out of source material and we're just
Right.
going to make it up as we go at the end. We're going to do an anime ending and then we're never going to do a season 2 because it's a $20 million advertisement for the manga.
Mm-hmm.
For me,
Right.
it was the series in Japan, they called it Karen, spelled Karin. But when it came over to the States, here in America, translated into English, they gave it the title Chibi Vampire. And
Oh yeah, I know what you're
I
talking about.
adored
I
the
know what you're
shit
talking
of
about.
this
Yes.
manga.
I've seen.
This was one of
I
my
know.
favorite mangas of all time, still is.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen them. I've read the manga. The manga is actually adorable. I really like it.
The manga is so cute and so sweet, and the ending is really, really like kind of bittersweet. Oh, probably one of the best bittersweet, charming endings I ever saw. And just the characters are fun. Just everything about the show is fun. Excuse me, the book is fun. The artistry is one of the best things. The art. I followed the artist for a time, but I fell off of what they eventually did. But the manga came back then, and for the artist, I forget her name. God, she did such amazing art. Her art was so beautiful.
Right.
And it just really made everything pop in that manga so well. And yeah, it still stands today, probably easily in my top 10 best manga of all time, of all the ones I've read.
It was the same with me with Inuyasha with the manga too. The artistry in the manga was like absolutely good for its time too, because this was I think like back in like the 90s anime back in the
Yeah, I
day.
mean, Inuyasha started, like, I wanted to say that time, yeah.
Yeah, it was like that art style in the manga was just like amazing and adorable too. Like I can tell like it's just like drawn really really well from like the artist standpoint. And then the anime came out, and then okay, I see the little like pointy chin. Okay, I see the little pointy chins in there. Yeah, okay, cool, awesome. Not the round chins that you had in the mangas, but other than that, like the story was like amazing for Inuyasha. I really enjoyed that. Oh,
I mean, I
Did
never
jump scare
read the original manga series for Inuyasha. Watched literally all the goddamn anime and was so
Mhm.
fucking done and happy that it ended. And then they came out with the fucking sequel. I was
Uh,
like, oh my god, there's
there's
and
more.
they talk about their kids. And I was like, I tried. I really did. Because honestly, I wanted to like the show. I really did.
Mhm.
Because
Right.
I'm sitting there going, we're gonna acknowledge that Inuyasha and Kagome banged. But more importantly, we're
Mhm.
gonna acknowledge that Socialist Subaru banged.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. Because for me, I sat there and said, no, no, no. I'm here for Subaru girls. That's why
Did I
I'm
jump
here.
scare you?
You stop jump scaring me,
I
freaking
really-
dragon. Oh my god, stop that.
We're in a Barista Talk. Why are we jump scaring?
I don't know. It's just dragon, just like spending his points. So he might as well spend his points. Was that moist
guess.
screaming?
I
Yeah,
mean, to be
it
fair,
is moist screaming. Yeah, it's critical moist screaming. Yeah, it is. That's why it's like loud.
I mean,
It's
I
loud.
have 6.7K. I don't even use my channel points on people's streams. I have like 6.7K on yours.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's that. I mean, you can actually do some like funny stuff with that too. So
What is the highest most? Oh, okay. So I gotta save up 50K to become your VIP. Got
you
it.
already are VIP. You should already be VIP. Oh,
I
you
don't know.
all
Let me say something in chat real quick.
say something in the chat right now. There you are. Yep. You
Am
got
I
the
diamond? Is that VIP?
Yep, it is. Yep, it
Okay.
is. Yep, it is. Yep. Also, yeah, watch out, guys. She's got a gun. She's got a gun. Watch out, guys.
Yep. Okay, well then in that case, I just gotta save up for the RRs. There we go.
Oh
That's
my
10,000.
god. Yep, that's 10,000. There's a reason why that's 10,000. Oh my gosh. And
And it has
then,
a 3-week cooldown, guys.
oh yeah, indeed. Also, yeah, so we were talking about, there's like some animes that I like really enjoyed like back in the day. Although there's some, I haven't like gone back into anime as of recently. Although I remember back in the day that I loved Bleach. I enjoyed the crap out of Bleach. I could not do Naruto. I could not do One Piece. There's just too many episodes for One Piece. I could not, unfortunately.
Oh dear me. Oh dear.
Especially now that they're like, yeah, by the way, all those episodes, by the way, from back then, yeah, that's season 1. That's season
I mean,
1.
it took a long time for me to. You know what I think? Okay, here's the thing. Okay, we all can acknowledge that Oda is legendary, right? And
Yeah.
One Piece is like, as far as you're an anime fan, you can't. The only criticism you could ever really give Oda is that he's OG shonen, all right? So
Yeah.
a lot of times his narratives kind of do shonen things, and you're like, okay, that's annoying, but he's a masterclass in world building, all right? Let's all agree
Yeah.
that that's Oda, all right?
Oh, yeah.
His artistry is not for everybody. The way he draws stuff, fine. And for me, that was for the longest time why I did not watch One Piece. However, around the time that he broke 1,000 episodes on the season, I started thinking to myself, you know, Oda said back around 700 or something like that, that the halfway point was already reached. And I sat there and I was like, okay, look, One Piece is a cultural phenomenon. It's legendary in the anime world. Do I really want to be one of those people who says, I've never watched One Piece?
Right.
And I said, no, I am going to be part of a generation that will see the end of One Piece. So I want to be there to be able to watch the rest of One Piece and say that I saw and watched it. I did not read it. Fuck no, I am not reading it. I don't have the time to read that goddamn manga. I don't watch this anime.
I can still say, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, because I can say too that like, you know, I was there, like I was alive the moment that One Piece ended. The One Piece finally ended, so yes.
I know where I am in One Piece in terms of the anime. I watched up until the it's the samurai. What do they call it? The Wando arc, or I can't remember. It's the big it's the Samurai Island arc that pretty much takes place, which is a huge turning point for the series.
Right. Wano.
And I pretty much concluded that huge ass arc. And Wano, thank you. It is the Wano arc. I completed that, which is a little over 1,000. Like, it just puts you into the 1,000 territory. And I haven't gone back to watch it. I am waiting for more episodes to build up, and then I'm probably just gonna start binging it on the weekends, watching like 10 episodes here, 15 episodes there.
Yeah.
And then that's how I consumed 1,000 episodes of One Piece.
Exactly, yeah.
And of course, now I'm watching a lot more anime, because it goes back to what you said, getting back into anime. I have slowly gotten back into anime.
Yeah. It's just that me and Leah like need to go get back. I think we still have our Crunchyroll. I'm not entirely sure, but like, you know, there's like all this anime that's out there that we need to get back into watching. And then of course, what is it?
15, 20 episodes.
Yep. And then of course
let's be real.
Yep. And of course, I need to finish up and watching like Solo Leveling and everything. So yes.
Oh, absolutely. Solo Leveling Season 2 is a very fun run, very enjoyable. I really hope they do a Season 3, because it only really needs one more season, I think, to fully complete the entire story. So it kind of would be a shame if they did not do that, considering that it was very successful for its first season and extremely successful in its second season. With all the freaking games that they keep on coming out, they're making so much money off of it. I mean, wasn't our $25 million just right to do another?
There's even
another 12 episode season.
I mean, heck, they just made a video game based off of Solo Leveling, so yeah.
Yes, it was literally actually suggested by one of my community members. We are not playing it, but nonetheless, yes, I'm aware that it exists. You know, there are 15, 20 anime that come out every season. Every season. That is winter, spring, summer, and fall.
Right.
You know, and that's on the lighter side of things. You know, and it's certainly impossible to keep up with all of them. You know,
Right.
I for one will always sit there and go. I've gotten into the habit where I wait for seasons to finish, and I don't watch anything episode per episode anymore.
Right.
I pretty much go back to the season before. I go down the list and I go, that looks interesting, that looks interesting, that looks interesting. I get those, I clean them up, and I watch them in bulk and blitz them on a weekend.
Right. Also, Mark, just want to let you know too that everyone is entitled to their own opinion. We get that. Just don't do that in the chat, okay? But yeah, everyone has their own opinion, like what Dragon says. Although I don't know about even if they are factually incorrect. I don't know about that part, but yeah, no, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. If you don't like Soul Leveling, you don't have to watch it. It's not for you. Like that's the beauty of anime. There's so many anime that is out there.
Yeah.
There's so many
Literally
out there.
Hundreds.
Thousands.
Every year, there are hundreds more put in there.
Yeah.
So trust me.
Now it's spread to the thousands of anime. Everyone gets an opinion. Exactly. Everyone gets an opinion, and you are entitled to that opinion. So there we go. Just enjoy your opinion if you want to, and it's
unless of course you are coming.
Go ahead.
Unless you come to my community where Vero rules and it's not democracy, it's pure tyranny, and the only thing that matters is me. It's literally a rule in my Discord. I am law, I make the rules, and I can change them at will.
Yep, well, there you go. There you go, chat.
My excellence, my community has to deal with the fact that at the end of the day, they don't get much of an opinion, it's just me. Vero law, that's what exists.
Yep, just you. It's just you. Chaos. Oh, chaos. Oh, no, not the chaos.
Chaos!
Different strokes for different
folks. Japanese would say, chaos! Chaos!
Different strokes for different folks. Oh, my God, no.
I mean, how many strokes and how fast are we doing these strokes, huh?
Exactly, yeah. Whatever floats your goat. Yep, there you go. Whatever floats your goat and gets
Wait,
the...
is it goats? Is it boats? Why are goats involved? Why are we drowning goats?
I don't know. I was going to say, why a goat would float, though. Exactly. I was going to say, whatever floats your goat, that rows your boat. There you go.
Okay, weird. But moving on.
I don't know. I just had to. I just had to spin it in my own little thing. So there we go.
Well, sometimes you can ignore your chat and not read it.
Sometimes I can't ignore my chat, but then again, it's like I see something and I'm just like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Just zero in. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do this all the time where I'll be zoned in, locked in, doing something on stream, and then I look to the right, and I see someone having my community is having a whole conversation, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just gonna keep on trying to fight this boss and scream at it instead.
No, it's what's even more funny too is that what is it like I'm getting into a game and then someone decides to make a funny comment. I mean, even whether it be in my chat or my in-game chat, and I'm just like, I'll see you. And I'm like, I'll see you.
I see you.
I see you doing that. I see you causing.
Sometimes there's people that come into my chat and then I say, I see you, but I'm not nice like that. You make it sound nice. I'm normally just like, I see you! I see you! I see you!
Oh.
Sometimes what happens.
Especially when you were playing Wukong.
Oh, God. Well, the thing that kills me is when people come in and think that they are very knowledgeable individuals and they're not playing game live in front of an entertaining audience. The people who don't understand that when they play their game, they're not doing it live, and they get the joy of being able to look up guides, look up anything, and have their leisure time be all dedicated to doing whatever they want, however they want, and whatever. But when you're live and doing this for an audience, it is not the same thing. Because guess what? Grinding is boring. It's entirely boring.
What's even more hilarious is
it's not the same.
What's even more hilarious is that someone comes in and they just go use this, use that. I mean, cool. Like I'll take that advice. I mean, especially if I'm using a character that like in Marvel Rivals that I haven't used before, and then if they're knowledgeable, fine, I will take that advice for sure. But if it comes to
Sure.
like a game, like a story game that's like doesn't
Right.
require like the purest amount of skills, known to mankind,
There's no
and they
need to
go,
min-max it. Not in a
there's
game like that.
no need to backseat game me. Like, let me have my fun. Let me learn. Like, god damn.
Let me like. There are a lot of games. There are of the action RPG variety that do not require much in the realm of backseating because they're
Mhm.
well-balanced games that offer a experience and a narrative that are not designed to be very hard games. They are
Mhm.
sometimes challenging, but
Mhm.
ultimately they don't have a very huge or very super high skill ceiling.
Right.
And the regular normal difficulty is more of enough of an entry point for you to enjoy, have fun. Maybe you might get stuck here and there, but most of the mechanics
Mhm.
in the game allow you to have a very easy experience that just
Exactly.
sits there
Yeah.
and goes, oh, well, you died, but here's an item that just lets you res right back and just get right back into the fight and keep on going. Unlike a Souls title or something like it, we'll sit there and say, okay, here's a boss. It's tough. And guess what? You can't just get back up after you die. You have to keep on going and have to try it all over again from the beginning.
Eh,
Have fun.
Yeah. Have fun. Yeah.
It's not the same thing.
No, it's not.
But
Wolf
you
takes.
have these individuals who just come into these. Wait, what was it?
Yeah, no. Dragon goes in the chat. Goes. Wolf takes all my advice with rivals. Yes, I do take your advice because you actually know your shit. You actually know what
There's a
you're
difference
doing.
in, like you can. There actually is a good way to quote unquote backseat because as long as you are realistically respectful
Yeah.
about it, because you can. Here's a very good example. I come into a chat. I see Wolf is playing Elden Ring. He doesn't know how to play Elden Ring, but I'm not going to assume anything. But I see that Wolf is not doing X. I repeatedly keep on seeing Wolf do X. So I sit there and can be like, instead of being an absolute troll asshole, I can just sit there and go, hey, hello, Wolf. Love your gameplay. Was just wondering, is it a reason that you are choosing to not do X? If not, then by all means, I'll keep on going. But I was just making sure. Blah blah
And
blah.
then I
If
and then
I
I
have
would
worded it in any way, shape, or like that,
yeah, and then I would make my
then
case
your
of
response would be like,
yeah, I would make my case of yeah, this is the reason why I'm doing X is because of the fact that I can actually do some like really good rolls and then like actually do some good dodging. Is there another way I'm supposed to do this, or like I'll try. Like I'm willing to try new things. Just don't be an asshole about it.
just one thing. Like I remember when a friend of mine who first picked up Elden Ring. It was really cute in the beginning because when I was that structured sentence I was similar to what I I was friends with her, so it's a little bit different. But one of the things that she was doing in Elden Ring was that she wasn't locking onto her character. Locking onto enemies. So the problem is that there are a couple enemies in most Souls games that are actually beneficial to not lock on because of their weird lock on and hitboxes.
Right.
You might just find it much easier if you don't lock on, especially the bulky enemies or the dragons.
Right.
However, most enemies benefit immensely, especially on the smaller scale, from locking on. And she was having a much harder time than she needed to because she was not locking on to them.
Oh boy.
Because she was rolling all over the place. She had to reposition her camera, and and then you had a couple of people who were very politely in the chat and be like, just asking, kind of like, just out of curiosity, it's like, do you not want to use the lock on? It is available. It can make things easier for you, And I was there too, being like, just use the lock on. It'll make things better for you.
just use it. It'll make things a whole lot better for you, indeed. Yeah. My motto is. Yeah, Dragon saying my motto is if I don't explicitly ask for it, do not tell me how to play the game. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough.
True. I mean, 99% of people are not going to like that. They're not going to enjoy you telling you how to play a game. Because if you come in any stream and tell them how you're supposed to play, they're not going to like that. Offering suggestions, or more specifically, being like, if like you are. Again, I guess it kind of circles back to the concept. If you ask for it, because if you're looking for something and you can't find it and you just ask the chat, well, that's different. I don't mind to a certain degree someone saying like, well, I've had good good and bad ones. I've had good ones where people have been like, oh, I just want to let you know you missed something really cool over there or something. And
Uh,
it's like, oh, and then I'm like, I don't really mind that too much because it's like, well, I did miss it. And we're pointing out there's something cool.
there's something
I'm
cool
like, I
like
don't know what
right
that
over
is,
there, like a
you know,
lore
and,
or
I-
like a
and then,
chest or something. Yeah.
yeah, and then I'm like, okay, I don't mind going back and checking for that because if they're being genuine and it's like, oh, then I don't know what it is, it's still a mystery, but I
I
did
know.
legitimately miss it, and then I
And
go back and
and
then
the
I have fun.
and the funniest thing too is like they'll be like, "Oh yeah, you missed like like the smallest like little thing too, like for me," and I'm just like, how can you guys see that on my screen?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I mean,
like you guys have the
I
eyes of
can't
a
tell you how many
hawk.
times where they'll sit there and go, oh, you missed that over there, and I turn around like, no, I didn't, and they're like, how the fuck did I not find that?
How the fuck did I miss it, and how the f did you guys see it? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, it's really funny. But don't get me wrong, I've had many instances where people have done that exact same thing, only extremely nasty about it. Where they're just like, oh, you missed that over there, and you can just tell by the connotation of how the text is worded. Because, guess what? Vero is an empath, and I can feel your hatred and your emotions off your text. So fuck you.
Yeah. It's just like I can feel it. It's like I don't know. It's like I can feel the emotion of like, hey, you missed something over there, and I'm just like, oh, did I?
You're a
Did I
scammer
really?
dick. Get the fuck off my dick.
Yeah, just let me play my game, please. This is my gameplay, not yours. Are you not the streamer Wolf the Stock here playing the
I had a rage post on X Twitter not too long ago about backseating because I had one person really piss me off.
Oh yeah, you did.
And
I did see that. I did see that. Yeah.
yeah, and I went on for a while, pretty much saying that at the end of the day, when you come into my stream, because when I got the big problem that happened was, and was from Elden Ring, and you're good. If you play Elden Ring, you're going to get these people.
Oh yeah.
So fair warning, especially for me, because one of the things I'm doing in my Elden Ring series right now is I'm doing a challenge run, specifically daggers. And I can't tell you how many times I've had people walk into my stream and go, I don't get it. Why are you using those daggers?
Oh my.
Why are you not using bleed? I don't get it.
Oh my god.
And they're just
You not
jerks.
see the you not see the freaking title? It's like people just don't read.
No, and they just don't get it. And like the thing is that they question what I am doing, and they say that I'm doing it wrong. And no, I'm not.
Oh my god.
This is a legitimate build that exists right now. You can go look it up. I am doing it. The Earthseal Dagger build is a real build. It's a faith-based build, and everything from the Ashes of War to everything that I am doing is something that has been made videos about. And there are multiple ways to stack damage and make this build very strong, and it's fun.
Right.
I
Yeah.
enjoy it. It's very
Mhm.
versatile. But that's
Exactly.
the key point. I like this build. I could care less if there's something better. And I guess what the trigger was is that I definitely responded hostily to this individual because I already knew what they were doing, and I wasn't taking it lightly. I basically say, because this is what I do say, bleed is for bitches, because it is the go-to meta strat that every fucking damn moron that just reads on the internet goes to for every fucking forum and goes, oh, if I want to use daggers, what do I do? Bleed, or just bleed in general. Bleed has been the meta since
Right.
the dawn of Elden Ring. Even though FromSoft has nerfed it like 3 different times, it is still the meta choice. So
Oh
I
my
hate it when I'm
God.
told to go bleed because I am so
Wait.
sick of it. Actually, you have a brain. Rub together your brain cells and actually make up something different, or find something that is not standard
Wait.
or meta that you
Wait, hold on.
enjoy. Fuck off.
Oh, hold on. Caproy just said something good. Then he said skill issue. Then Vero killed him. Like, did that actually happen?
Oh,
He
yeah.
said skill issue, and then you just like
Well,
murdered the boss, or
More specifically, it wasn't a skill issue, the term used. What was used, if I'm not mistaken, was they said something that you're doing so badly and not doing any damage. And I got really pissed off at that, and I let them have it because I didn't care. And they were promptly banned forever. So it doesn't really
oh well,
matter.
okay. Well, there you go. No, I was saying it would be awesome if they actually said skill issue or something like that, and then you just like killed the boss with no ease and like what skill
Well, no,
issue?
I was having Because the thing is that I don't play these games. I don't
Oh,
pretend
right.
when I play these games
Okay.
that I am this amazing, incredible gamer. No, I am like slightly above average when it comes to gaming, and I don't consider myself amazing. I think I'm pretty good at Souls games, and I'm very knowledgeable at Souls
Mm-hmm.
games. And when I get stuck on things,
Mm-hmm.
it's either one of two things. Either I'm not doing it right and I have to figure it out,
Right.
or the game is poorly balanced and I am not a big fan of how the game has worked because I'm very uppity about that. But in that case, I'm doing a challenge run. I'm fighting a 2-on-1 battle against the Godskins. It is a much more meticulous battle that requires multiple variables to be considered and managed at the same time. So I was trying to figure it out.
Right.
And that stream, I didn't. I didn't win. I didn't win that time. Came close, really close one time. But the content is I'm a rage gamer. I'm going to scream bloody murder when I don't get my way. That's the content.
That's the
Get out
content.
of my house if you don't want that.
That's what you signed up for, Hexalites. Literally. I mean,
Well,
it's
yeah.
it's
The people that are not good. Yeah.
Look, it's always fun to enjoy watching your content no matter what, even if like it's like no matter what, if it's like rage or something like that, because it's like I always have like the moments when I play with you, especially in Helldivers 2, and I accidentally kill you and you're like, whoa, sorry, I didn't mean. You know,
Don't get me wrong. It's always funny when
it's funny
when
moments.
depending on the circumstance, especially it's a game like Helldivers, you know. But none of my Hexalites, none of my actual community members get under my skin or make me mad. Maybe if they say something silly because they're trying to get a response out of me, I'll know the difference between that
Right.
and a new chatter that comes in who wants to be a dick about it. Because that's where all this always stems from. The backseat always comes in from somebody that isn't part of the community who isn't aware of how this fucking shit works.
She suffers with Lies of P. Let her breathe. Oh, that the current one you're playing right now, Lies of P. At the moment right
No,
now.
I beat
or-
that one.
Oh, you beat that one already.
No.
Okay. So what?
No,
What's?
technically speaking, we're playing Elden Ring. That's a Soulsborne game.
Yeah.
But we are not playing another Souls-like right this minute
Okay.
on my current dock of what we're doing for series. There will
Okay.
be ones coming out soon, but we have to beat other games to do that.
Right. Of course. Yeah. And then because I think there's also wait, hold on. Is Code Vein even a Souls-like? I believe. I'm trying to remember. It is because there's Code Vein.
Absolutely.
Because they just announced Code Vein 2. I remember that. And
It's out actually. It came
It's
out
actually-
at the end of January.
oh, okay, already came out. That's right. So maybe that. And then
I'm
you got.
playing
Oh
that one
yeah.
right now.
And
Oh,
then you
that's
got-
right. I
and
am
then you-
playing Code Vein. Duh. That is
Yeah.
a Souls-like. Duh.
And then you looks like you also beat Chronos. It looks like, according to your Hexalites.
Well, that was a survival horror game. Yeah.
That was
I beat that
survival
yesterday.
horror though. Also,
Yeah, not
my
a
question
Souls-like.
now, as far as like this, so I know you play Souls like, you play survival horror. Now, will there be any like Resident Evil gameplay in the future, or is that just like you gotta focus on other things first before that happens?
I've had a couple people ask me that, and the answer is just no.
Just
Survival horror and Resident Evil games are going to be taking a severe backseat. If you're going to want to see survival horror, you're going to have to wait to Spooktober. That's where the majority of it is moving to. When Spooktober comes around, sure, why not? It's the season to be spooky. So we play survival horror all throughout the month. And I always normally start a series around that time. And if I don't finish the series within Spooktober, we keep on playing it until the end. Chronos was supposed to be that, but I had issues with my computer the entire
Right.
Spooktober month.
True.
So I ended up never getting around to finishing it.
I true. We watched Vero's wife for Resident Evil games. Ah, I mean, okay. Watching your, her wife being all like in on Leon Kennedy, I guess.
Yes. My darling wife, my good friend, is a big Leon Kennedy buff, and she very, very much loves him to pieces.
I mean, I can understand why, because Leon Kennedy is one of those people where it's just like, yeah, I can understand why. I can understand why.
Because he's
ladies
hot.
fall.
Because he's hot.
I can understand why
And cool.
the ladies fall for him. So yes.
Because he's fucking ruggedly handsome and fucking awesome. He is. Did I mention he's hot?
No matter what.
Really, really awesome hot.
Yeah, no matter what age he's in, apparently, because I heard that in
He's
Resident Evil
50. That
9,
makes it even hotter.
he's 50.
He's now over 50.
He's
and
50.
He's still even hotter.
He's over 50 and he's still kicking ass. That's the
Yeah.
awesome thing.
Right. Leon S. Kennedy is hotter the older he gets. He is going to be a 65-year-old silver fox, and he's still going to be hotter.
Also, hi Core, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, like literally, Resident Evil is like we are corrupting other VTubers into our hive mind. Oh no. Oh
You're
no.
corrupting other YouTubers into our hive mind? Yeah, okay.
All right, I'm with that. 52 and
But
kicks giant zombie monsters, hot as hell. Yeah, pretty much. There you go. Karate
pretty
chops
much,
them in half. Yeah, and also
is that
uses a freaking chainsaw to get through locks, and then just kicks the door open.
look, I'm very aware that Resident Evil 9 Requiem pretty much came out, and this is not so much a spoiler, but they're setting up for Re-10.
Oh
I
yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if they put out Re-10 in the next year and a half, 2 years tops, because I
No,
feel like they're just this
yeah.
automatic. They're already preparing for it.
I am actually looking forward to because I definitely want to dabble into the Resident Evil series at one of these points too, especially going back to like the OGs like Resident Evil 2, like where it all started in Raccoon City, and then going into Resident Evil 9 with a good mind of like what's going to happen. But like I'm very much enjoying this like survival horror aspect of I think one of the characters, and then there's Leon in the other half of the game where you're just kicking ass and everything.
That's one of the things that makes me a little worried, because one of the things that because again, I started my first survival horror game with Dead Space, and as far as I'm concerned, Dead Space is pinnacle, peak. It is perfect survival horror game for Vero, for me, because it's a game that's mainly centered around murdering and killing everything that tries to get in your way. Those are the survival horror games I like. The sneaky, the dodge and stealth mechanics and insta-kill shit while you're running around, running away and hiding in lockers. Vero doesn't fucking like that shit. So
Oh.
I prefer games that are like Dead Space. So the Resident Evil games are not bad. I played Resident Evil 2. It was okay. Going from Dead Space to Resident Evil 2 was a significant difference in playstyle, even though because it was a lot about running away from stuff, and
Yeah.
I didn't really like that very much. I played Resident Evil 3. I played with my good friend Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6. I have no desire to play 7 and 8, which is Ethan Winters' saga. I'm
Right.
just skipping that entirely. I don't care, because I'm really here for Leon, is for the most part, and the other badass girls in the Resident Evil lore series. So I will likely play Resident Evil 4. I don't know when. And then probably Resident Evil 9.
Your hot take on what is it? The other guy that's in it, Chris Redfield.
Hot as fuck is right up on there. Probably, arguably even hotter than Leon.
Oh.
Because
Wow.
Chris Redfield can absolutely, not only can Chris Redfield completely princess carry me, he can lift me over his shoulders and up above his head. He is hot.
Well, there you go, Chad. There we go. We got Chris Redfield.
What is not sexy about punching boulders, by the way? And he only gets hotter in the Ethan Winters saga when you see him there. Because, dude, the guy is a brick house. He is huge. Those arms, like, could probably break 2 boulders now.
I would imagine what is it, like Resident Evil 10 will get like actually Chris Redfield and Leon Kennedy like teaming up together. Like seriously, like that's what I'm thinking is like to finish it all off is those two just teaming up together and it'd be like a co-op like horror strategy, and it's like those two together.
I wonder if they're ever going to do Leon and Chris. I feel like on purpose Capcom is keeping them separate so that they keep them in different games.
Actually, there's a anime. There's like a series, like a show. I think it was like a Resident Evil show where like Leon and Chris did team up. Like actually,
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I'm only talking about the games.
The
I
games,
think Capcom
true.
is specifically keeping them separate because, you know, money.
I know,
We can't
and I
have
think
both Leon and Chris in the same game.
I think it was Resident Evil 6 that those two actually met up, like met up.
Yes, they did, but you don't play as Chris.
But you don't play it. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't play as Chris though. That's the
You
thing.
play as Chris in 5. You can play as Chris. Play as Chris in 5. You play as Leon in 6. But obviously in 7 and 8 you play as Ethan, and Chris is present, I believe, in he appears in 7 and 8. He's actually
7
a
and 8,
playable
yeah.
character in 8.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, And then obviously 9 is back to Leon and Grace. And then 10 will probably be Chris and somebody else.
I don't know. There was like a what is it? There was like a YouTube short that I saw. Like Capcom knows how to make really cool motorcycle rides. Literally, because referring to Leon Kennedy riding on a dirt bike, like in the middle of like a like Raccoon City, and it's like deserted, like on the buildings. And then there's like a video of Dante riding his motorcycle in Devil May Cry 5. Oh my god. So it's just like, yeah, you know what? Fair enough. They know what they're doing as far as like, was it cool, awesome, badass people riding motorcycles. So there we go.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not against playing the game. I never was going to play it at launch because at the end of the day, Resident Evil 9 is another $70 game. And I
Mhm.
haven't played Resident Evil 4, but we're probably not going to play Resident Evil 9 until 2027.
Probably-
That's just how it is.
It's probably gonna be a while, but yeah, as far as like story games wise, I'm just looking towards like better ones. I'm still looking for like Elder Scrolls 6 until they finally release it. So I'm just waiting and praying. But like
The
other-
one exception, because you're waiting for the remake of 6. I get you.
well, not like remake of 6, like the actual game, because there's Elder Scrolls 3, 4,
Oh,
and
I'm
5.
sorry, okay. Mhm.
Yeah, but like I'm waiting for like new games to be released of like my favorite, like
Right.
the things that I've grown up with, especially games that I know, especially since they just announced like a new Star Wars like a Knights of the Old Republic era game. I'm looking forward to playing that in the future because it is set in that era of time that I really enjoyed. So I'm looking forward to that. It's also done by this. It's the same director that did KOTOR 1 and 2. Which is like,
Oh.
which is like, I'm in it. Just give me the game now.
Give me the game. Give me the game.
Give me the game.
Waiting
Give it to
for
me.
games is
Give it
like
to me
one of the
now.
hardest things. No, give it to me.
Give it to me. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Just give me like a demo or anything. I will take anything. Just give it to me. I mean, I hate waiting for games. Yeah. So, but
There
it is what it
is. It really is unfortunate because we do have to wait quite a while. I mean, I say that, but at the same time, I'm like, no, it's okay because I can't afford them right now, and I need to wait, and I have other games that I still have to get through, so it's
Right.
okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. I can wait.
Exactly. I can wait. There's other games that I need to do before starting on other games. So, but yeah, like other than that, I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to make sure like they make everything all better and not all buggy mess. I'm looking at you, CD Projekt Red with Cyberpunk. I'm looking at you.
Oh, they're a gold shitty standard in a totally different aspect.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you now have a very good game after 3 years of fixing it.
Finally, after all those years, yeah, and then like a good DLC, a really good DLC too. You finally fixed it. Congratulations.
Congratulations. I mean, to be fair, despite all the bullshit that happened, yeah, I have to say, Cyberpunk's what was it, 2077? Is that what it is?
2077. Yep.
Yeah, that game is still a game that pops up just like Elden Ring. It's kind of like one of those timeless games. It's
Right.
always there. It's always a game that people are interested in, despite seeing this. Because you know what? On so many levels, despite all the negative press that came of it when it first launched, the thing is like I'm no different when it comes to Elden Ring. I can't tell you how many times I have watched other VTubers and streamers play Elden Ring. I don't care if I've seen this game played 1,000 times. I don't care if I know every ending and every NPC lore.
Right.
I don't care. I want to see someone play it and see what they do.
Right.
It's fun.
Also, Caproy makes a really, really good point. It took a whole ass anime for people to like it. That is true, because after the anime, that
Yeah,
Cyberpunk
I
anime,
I
yeah,
never saw that to the completion.
Edge Runners. It's actually, I highly recommend it. It is absolutely amazing. The story of it is so good.
Everyone has told me
It'll
good
make you
things about
cry.
it.
It'll make you cry.
That's why I stopped watching it.
Oh,
Because you know what? Edge Runners runs a gauntlet that I am not overly fond of narratively. The dystopian cyberpunk narrative is traditionally corporate world. The corporations rule.
right.
And they always rule and they always win. The story doesn't end happily. Everyone dies, you know, and bad things just keep on happening, and the
Mhm.
corporate overlords don't burn and die at the end of the story. That's why I don't like cyberpunk
However,
stories.
like, what is it? It does turn you into legends, into what is it? The city of Night City. So, I mean, I get the whole point of like, every city needs like a legend and everything, and then like and legends tend to live
Uh,
on. So, I get that. And
sure.
then with our being a legend himself too, which is why I'm actually happy that they're doing a season 2 of Edge Runners with new characters and everything. More
Oh,
more
so more
story.
characters that can die again? I'm sorry. I get everyone can have their own personal opinion and their own take. I don't have a problem with Edge Runners. It's a good
Mhm.
show.
Also,
But from a narrative perspective, Vero doesn't like this because
that's understandable.
unfortunately, it hits a little too close to home with the whole evil corporation shit. If you're going to insert that into your narrative, they better be dead,
Right.
buried, and burning by the end of your narrative. If your story does not establish that they're not destroyed and they're still running around being evil and oppressing all the good people while all the hardworking stiffs of the world barely can make it through poverty while all the other fucking rich schmuck assholes just enjoy life, no. You made to make sure that that shit's dead and gone and burned and underneath in a grave so I can fucking drop fucking battery acid on it.
Well, there
So
you go,
it's good
guys.
and dead.
All right. Yeah, and now it leads into my section of like questions for Vero. If anybody has a question in the chat, feel free to ask it. Otherwise, I do have a question from Dragon. He asks, "How big is the backlog?" And that goes for me too.
Oh god.
The backlog
Would
of
you
games.
like wait, look, hold on. Because this is a multi-layer question. When you say backlog, are you talking about the Steam library? Or just in
I
general
mean,
of what I have planned?
oh, true. I mean, so far for me, it's the Steam library. It's not that deep. But the Dragon's like, it's not that
Give it
deep.
to me to make it more deep. Let's just say that comprised of, I'm gonna go by it based on what I currently have. The backlog is just deep
Yeah,
because inevitably I have to get through every Soulborne title that From Software has made for the most part. So that's all Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Sekiro, and that's FromSoft. That has not included all the other Souls-like games that have come out over the last 10 years that I have not played that have come out.
right.
And there's like 5 titles alone with those. And there are plenty of other titles in between between roguelikes and deck builders that I want to try. So yes, the backlog is quite large.
Yeah, I'd say for me too, the backlog is like up there too for me, especially when it comes to games that I really want to replay a whole lot too. Like, I want to remember like the Assassin's Creed was it series from like 1 to like 3 and all that, and then of course the new games that I just got to like Horizon Zero. I need to start playing Horizon.
Oh wow, okay, so that touches on another thing
Mhm.
because I talked about all the Souls and Souls games that I'm backlogged. I have a list of at
Mhm.
least 5 titles, I think, or at least 4. No, I
Right.
take it back. 3? No, at least 3. At least 3 quote unquote action adventure narrative driven story games that I want to play, and that consists of one of them is
Mhm.
Horizon Dawn. I also want to play Control and then God of War.
I need to play God of War as well. I need to actually
God of War
play
Egypt is coming out probably in the next 2 years.
the
I
God
have
of
to
War
play.
TV show. Yeah, we gotta play. Yeah, we gotta play it because the TV show's coming. Funny enough, too, it is the same actor that voiced Thor in God of War Ragnarok. By the way, that is playing what is it, Mr. Kratos himself.
No shit. That's
It, it,
actually awesome.
which is awesome. God of War. The what is it? Oh, that's right, because they're also doing like a remaster of like all the other God of Wars.
Yes, that's the other thing I was going to talk about because not only did they announce God of War in Egypt is obviously in production, but
Hmm.
they are remastering the original trilogy of God of War. I mean, that right there is a whole bunch of fucking games.
true. Yeah, that right there. Yeah, it's like a whole trilogy and everything too. Yeah, the newer ones is what we were talking about here with the whole thing. Yeah, yeah, I knew it was Egypt. Yeah, I think we all knew it was Egypt too. So
Come on. To be fair, I'm actually really excited for God of War Egypt because I think Egyptian lore has some of the coolest shit in it, and
Mhm.
especially because don't get me wrong, obviously, Norse and Greek are full of awesome shit, but there's just something really cool about the gods of fucking Egypt, like Ra, fucking Anubis. I mean,
Oh
oh
yeah,
my god, I will lose my shit if we get to fight Anubis. The
freaking.
fucking jackal himself. The god of scales and
It's
death.
actually one of the reasons why I actually really enjoyed what is it, the TV show Moon Knight, is because of like the whole like Egyptian background and like the whole like all gods, and then of course now we got the moon haunts you. Okay, so
Moon haunts you. Yeah,
the moon,
so
not the
I'm actually
moon.
I'm very excited for God of War and the
Hmm.
remakes as well as Egypt because I plan to probably, I don't know when I'm gonna get around to it because I have the first God of War.
Oh,
I don't own Ragnarok,
you know what?
but
That's
I haven't
true.
played that.
You know what?
I
That's
want to be
true,
able to play.
Kevroy. Kratos kills the
What's that?
sun god again, killing another sun god.
Again,
Yeah, kills the
again,
sun god again. Okay,
again. So that's
again.
Kratos in a nutshell.
Yeah, that
I'm
is
really curious as how he gets to Egypt and how that is incorporated. Because
right. Yeah,
I mean, when you went from the original trilogy when he killed Zeus and everything, and you went over to Norse, and when you started with God of War again, it was kind of
I.
like, "Hi, I'm
Mhm.
Kratos. I've been alive this entire time, just chilling." Oh, by the way, Norse gods exist.
I really enjoyed the fact that they went back to like he got his like blades and there was Athena just like standing there going like you're still a monster, and he's like, yeah, but I'm no longer your monster. And it's just like going back to the whole like his history, his past, and I'm just like, oh, that's so good that they actually incorporated his past into the new games. That's so good. I love
I want
that.
to go back to it because technically I never finished the
I never.
original. I played
Mhm.
it, and I got pretty far, but I
Yeah.
never finished the game.
Oh yeah, for
So I
sure.
want to go back and play it because it's
Now.
Zero Horizon Dawn, God of
Hmm.
War, and
Hmm.
then a couple other titles that have more of a there's a narrative focus to the game, but they are definitely action RPG
Hmm.
adventure games. And I
Yeah.
want to play. I don't normally play those games, and I want to maybe try playing them
I
in the future.
I also need to finish up with the Middle Earth games, the Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. I
You
need
know
to finish.
what? It's so funny you say that because they were on sale recently. I picked them up for like $8.
Yeah, but yeah, and they're such good games too. Like I need to play those and finish those for sure. I mean, I have to as a Lord of the Rings nerd too. So yeah, so
I mean,
there's
I guess it's
that,
only fair.
and then Scarlet Nexus. I need to also play that, and
Oh
then there's
God,
a.
someone sent me Scarlet Nexus, and I think that is. Do I have that on my list? I forget if I had that on my list. That's kind of like a JRPG.
Yeah, it's a JRPG, and of course, Leah. Oh yeah, Leah also tells me the Tales of series, and I'm just like, oh gosh,
Oh God, I mean, good luck. Your backlog just went up
my
550 million percent.
exactly, yeah, my backlog just went up like that, yay! And then also, what's the other ones that she told me about? Grand Blue, yeah, Grand Blue Fantasy as well.
Wait, wait, Grand Blue Fantasy? Oh, yeah. I played one game of that
Mhm.
series, and yeah, I think
Speaking
I'm
of Leah,
good. I think I'm good.
speaking of
I'd love
Leah,
to
there
never
she
do that
is.
again.
Oh, there she is. She just showed up out of
There's Leah
nowhere.
Wiggles. Oh, I remember Scarlet. I'm looking it up now. I remember Scarlet Nexus now. I remember my someone I knew played the shit out of this
Mhm.
game. It's actually on sale for 85% off.
Which is actually
Wait a minute.
which is pretty good actually.
It must have like the special must include like all of its shit because it's an $80
Mhm.
title. It must have a whole bunch of promotions and other things in it
Oh
alongside.
yeah.
Because the game is normally only 60, but the actual $60 game is not 82% off.
Oh my god, yeah. That's hilarious. Also,
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
also there's a. Oh, that's right. What is it? I remember when Leah bought Baldur's Gate. Now that we have the family share plan, I can play Baldur's
Oh,
Gate 3.
I actually just picked up Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, now I can play that and see like why everybody plays. Just, oh my god, man,
I
that's gonna
know that I know a
crazy.
good friend of mine who really, really, really likes the com. What is the studio behind Baldur's Gate? What is the big company that everyone loves? The
Hold
studio?
on, I'm looking it up right now. Larian Studios.
Larian. A good friend of mine is a very big Larian fan and just loves their work, like with Divinity, Baldur's Gate,
Mm-hmm.
and they were just like, "Can we please, please, please do a campaign?" And I was like, "Okay, we can do an off-stream like campaign. Is that fun?"
Oh my god, I bet you gotta love sales. You gotta love the sales. The sales indeed, yes. The Warhammer 40K 1 year anniversary for $45 in Skyrim with all the DLC for around $25. Oh my god, the sales are crazy. Like I remember getting, I think it was like Borderlands 2 for literally like $5. The Game of the Year edition for $5. Like,
There are like this is what I joke, and because I don't really personally, you don't get the kind of sales on Steam that you find really on console
mhm.
gaming.
Oh yeah.
Don't get me wrong, you pay a fucking shit ton of money for your rig and your computer,
Mm-hmm.
but I really personally feel that you'll make back almost all that money over time, just of all the discounts and sales that you can get from buying games.
Oh yeah,
Obviously, if you buy
exactly.
brand new, you're never going to save a penny because brand new games are $70, $60. So that's obviously, going to be a problem no matter what system you're using,
No
console or
matter.
PC.
Yeah, no matter what, indeed. Yeah. Also, I just realized too that Leah also got Slime Ranchers 1 and 2. So, cozy games there. Oh gosh. Okay. Where else do we got here? Yeah, $70 to $80 for new games.
Wait, which ones are getting $80 now? I've only seen brand new games hit 70. The day they hit 80, I'm fucking screwed.
80, 90. Oh, that's
That's
because
legit.
Dragon. Okay, so Dragon is Canadian. That's why.
Oh,
'Cause
okay, that's
Dra-
different.
yeah, because was it currency exchange, whatever. Blah, blah. So
Currency exchange rate. Funny, funny
exchange rate.
thing.
Yep. I just realized too that I also need to what is it? Finish The Witcher Wild Hunt 3.
Oh god, that is such a long game too.
Yeah, it is a long game as well. Yeah. Overall, and that's not even including taxes. Over $100 for a new game. Oh my god. Dragon.
Well, there's so many deals. Like, there's some games now. Like, for example, you could probably pick up right now what is on sale, Street
Mm-hmm.
Fighter 5, the newest Street Fighter, for
Yeah.
$20 because they always put it on sale at 50% off. It's a $40 game now, and it's like a lot of times it goes on sale for 50%, which is $20. But if you were to buy all the DLCs for all the characters in the game, it's already
Yeah.
back to like an $80 game.
Monster Hunter Wilds was
That's even more than that.
$110. Oh my god. That's insane.
What did you get for $110 from Monster Hunter Wild? I know
Yeah.
it was a $70 game at launch. What made it 110?
Oh yeah. That's another new game I need to play too. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. That's right. Leah got that game. Oh my god. Yeah,
Good luck.
oh yeah, pre-order. Oh, it was pre-order. Okay, that makes sense. Pre-order.
Oh.
Look at you pre-ordering games.
I
And
don't
also,
pre-order games. I don't think they're. I don't believe. I no longer do pre-order games.
I remember
If I
back in the
pre-order,
day. Oh my
yeah.
god.
Nowadays, no. Everything is digital. I don't own a single cartridge, CD, or anything anymore. It's all just on my
Man,
Steam, and that's it.
man, the good old days of when you go back and like just pre-order like a Xbox 360 game or a PlayStation 3 or 4 game, whatever it was, at your local GameStop, and you wait there like at midnight for it to release, and then you pick it up. Like, oh my god, it was like one of those like things, especially like new consoles too. You pick them up at midnight, and it's
Uh
just
huh.
like, oh my god, I remember that feeling. I remember that when you picked up our
I remember I did that with Destiny way back in the day.
Destiny. Oh god, I remember when we finally got the Xbox One, and then for Christmas, and what was it? My dad finally got Destiny. It was Destiny and Titanfall 2 and something else, and I picked Destiny, and I just ever since I put the game in, I just couldn't stop playing. I just could not
I
stop
played
playing.
for a decent amount of time with Destiny because I had a group of I had a fire team.
Hmm.
I had a
Oh yeah.
dedicated fire team that we had fun with, but we never
Oh my.
had enough people for
Hmm.
raids. Never worked.
That.
And since I very doesn't believe in playing with randos, she very rarely got to play raids.
Mhm.
Although there was a very dark time where Pharaoh would sit there and go, okay, I want to do a raid. I want the cool pieces of gear and the cool weapons. So we're just gonna fucking do this. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
would sit there and host. I would host.
Mhm.
Go on to the third party fucking website that allowed me to communicate with these people and host games and get people on, and then join in for my call and get everyone ready, and then go, okay, let's do this. And
That's another thing I
yeah.
also there's another thing I also need to play is the Marvel Spider-Man remastered, as well as the Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Oh,
And then
I
I
have
also
heard about.
and I also need to get 2. I also need to get Spider-Man 2. That has
I
been
actually own the entire Batman series. That
Oh, the Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, I don't know when I'm ever going to get around to while playing that.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta play Miles Morales. I gotta play the Spider-Man remastered, and then I need to play Spider-Man 2.
So in other words, the backlog, going back to the question at
The
hand,
backlog is
huge.
going up. The backlog is now huge. So
It just keeps on getting bigger, trust me. And you know,
it
you're out
just
like we complete games like every few like months. And then it's like,
mm.
okay, moving on to the next title, and by then there's like 5 more titles that have been added to the Steam wish list.
Leah, going, don't question minds. Oh God. Oh no, trust me, we're not questioning. We're not. Everyone has their own backlog.
We don't question here, Leah. We only judge you harshly.
No, we don't judge. Not the Wiggle Queen.
Well, of course,
Don't judge-
he's not gonna say he judges you, but I will judge you with my judging eyes.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, if
Still
anybody
love
else
you, Queen of Wiggles. Mwah.
we judge on the inside, oh yeah, of course on the inside indeed. I really shouldn't have spent over 5K hours on Arkham Knight. Oh my god. Zombie Peanut Vero judges me
not?
all the time. Oh, I imagine so.
Yes, I do. All my community gets judged very harshly by me every day.
Yeah, they say something. They say something in your chat. You're like, "What compelled you to write that in the chat? How dare you? How dare you do that in my
That's okay.
special
They
chat?"
make fun of me, and I insult them back. It's fine.
All right, there we go. I just love the Arkham games. Who doesn't love a good Batman game? Oh my god. Batman flies in and just kicks ass every time.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a good romp, and I did really like, because what was it? I kind of was casually watching, Bibu play through the series as well. So I was, again, I sit there and go, this is why you're my favorite. This is why I watch you all the time. He plays all the games, I sit there and go, man, I think I might want to play it. I might want to play this too. And she even did what I was, not so much what I was going to do, but all of the games that I have streamed that I already had played for the most part, I have tried to put some kind of like new spin or a challenge to it to make it a little bit more interesting.
Right.
And Dark Souls 3 is technically a game I've played. I have never played the first 2 Dark Souls, 1 and 2, but I've played all the way through 3, along with all of his DLCs.
There you go.
I was thinking of like, oh, maybe I should do a challenge run of some kind with it. And then I literally watched her do a level 1 soul challenge, and I was horrified and amazed at how she was able to do it all.
You're
Jesus
like, oh my
Christ.
god, Jesus Christ. Also,
And for those of you who do not know, soul level 1 challenge in a Dark Souls game or a Souls game means level 1. You don't level your character up.
oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. That's crazy. Also, Caparoi in the chat, Pharaoh hella judges us when we mention her thighs.
Well, of course I'm gonna judge you harshly.
Yeah, exactly, Drago. What about thighs? Don't question.
I can't show you. It's against Twitch TOS. You gotta come over to YouTube so I can show them all day.
Yeah, apparently YouTube there's that. So which this
No, YouTube doesn't care about my thighs. They just care about whenever I say something politically incorrect, very nasty, and you know, a lot of things that are the same problem here on TOS here.
I just got you just gotta look. Yeah, you just gotta look. Like was it whoop, whoop. Oh, there they go. Oh, hello. What happened there? Oh no. What happened?
Wait, what? Hey, whoa, you motherfucker. You little shit. He's lucky because he can actually physically control me over there. It's your stream, by the way. If Twitch comes with a bump stick, it's on you. It's on you, you little bitch. That's okay. I accept it. Wolf is probably one of the only people allowed to do that.
Don't worry, I don't think Twitch mine's like just like what, like 0.5 seconds of that. I don't know. Who cares?
They don't Twitch, even Twitch doesn't really care so much about the thighs and everything. They just don't want you fucking zooming in on the fucking screen and
They
taking
don't.
up 90% of it.
90% of the screen and everything, and it's just like, oh my god.
Right? Even if Wolf maybe dance around in the background for like almost 10 seconds, probably Twitch wouldn't care.
I mean, Twitch didn't even care when I had my I don't know, like it was like when I had my 3D model, I had like a lot of different like outfits on. Like Twitch didn't care if I changed to my my gender bent maid outfit. Twitch didn't care about me switching into my like the summer like swimsuit for me. So
Well, no,
yeah.
Twitch
Screw
cares
the
about
rules, I have
categories.
money.
So long as you're properly categorized and you're in a swimsuit, well, they don't care about most things.
Yeah,
They just don't like randomly having you just flaunting your thighs and boobs in front of the screen.
Yeah, apparently they don't like that. Also, Caproy, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Oh my god.
What?
Thank-
1,000,
1,000 bits. Thank you very much. And for that, you do get a punishment wheel spin, whatever it is. So hold on, we got here. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and spin the wheel because there's a lot of things on here. So there's tell an embarrassing story. There's 5 push-ups. Sing chat's recommended song. Ara. Actually, I'm gonna take the chat's recommended song. Get that out of here. No, get that out of here.
Spin the wheel, spin the wheel.
I'm spinning the wheel right now. What will it land on? We never know. Let's see here. All right.
What are you talking? I don't see the wheel. I don't see the wheel. Wolf is
Okay.
gonna cheat. He's totally
Okay.
gonna cheat.
All right. Hold on. Chat. Oh. Chat right to tweet. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. You guys.
You're gonna make them just do a chat right out of tweet. You
Yeah,
silly little goofy.
Yeah. That's the punishment. So there's that. Buggy 1v1. Buggy 1v1. Oh my god. Freaking dragon. Dragon, stop asking for 1v1s.
He's never gonna stop, is he?
No, he's never gonna stop, and I'm always gonna say no. I'm always gonna be, I don't know. I'm always gonna be like, yeah, no. Request denied.
Look,
Oh.
I'll be very straight with you. Just like how my community sits there and tells me, can you please play Alien Isolation? I'm like, sure, give me like $5,000 and I'll give you Alien Isolation. There's a certain
Actually, that
monetary
should
value
be a
associated to things.
Actually, that should be a
Wait,
punishment. Oh my god. That should be a
No, it
punishment.
shouldn't be. That's bullshit. Make it when you do something that you're not comfortable or not want to do, there should be a pretty big price tag to it. There's a price for everything, trust me. But
I know. I'll be like, okay, so if I agree to the 1v1, it needs to be a cash prize money of like, I don't know, like maybe 10 gifted subs, I guess, if I win. Like maybe that. I don't know. Something along.
okay, Leah, we're gonna put something on your punishment wheel that you don't like, and it's gonna have to be spun with only 3 things on it.
Oh my. Oh, now she's gonna need a punishment wheel. Okay, cool, got it. I'll set one up for
Yeah,
her.
this is the circle of life or the circle of punishment.
Circle of life.
It all
punishment
comes back
life.
together. Besides, his punishment is basically your punishment. Actually, since you're a lovely little couple, I think that it's only fair, since you've joined and unionized yourself, that it's you sharing punishments from now on. Isn't that fair? You know,
Yes, it is
because
fair. Because we share together. Yeah, I guess so.
she's already screaming. She's already crying.
Oh no, she's loving it. Well, if you win, I'll call you the best Bucky. No, if I win, you owe me 5 gifted subs. That's the deal. Okay, I'll call myself the second best Bucky. I'm always gonna be the second best Bucky, no matter what. So that's the spiel. Okay.
That is the words of someone that knows for sure that they were going to win, and her confidence is not misplaced.
My confidence is high up whenever like I go up against like another Bucky, and then I always have the confidence of like, yeah, I'm gonna beat your ass. That's for damn sure. But like when it comes to Dragon, then it's like, you have it. You have it.
Well, how are you supposed to compete with like 5,000 hours versus your hours?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
Time invested is a critical thing.
Exactly. All right, now, what is the tweet that you guys want me to write up? So, if you win, you won't, bruh.
Wolfstark is the second best Bucky in the world and never will achieve first place. Ever.
I mean, I could do something like that. Like, Wolf is the second best Bucky ever. So I guess we can do that.
Also, 1v1 me, bro.
1v1 me, bro. 1v1 me, Wolf. Wolf, you can use my meme. Oh.
Oh god, there's memes. They have memes already.
There's Dragon just sent me like a few memes of freaking.
Nice.
And I'm just like, oh god, no, not the memes. I made a meme. Of course you did.
Not the memes.
I will take this fine opportunity to challenge Veronica Hex Alpha and Omega to a Yu-Gi-Oh duel. No. I did that last time and I got myself royally screwed.
Well, that's because you just didn't have any good decks. It would have been fine if you had a real deck.
Exactly. I got screwed big time.
Besides, if you played me now, I would probably only just play Dynamorphy or Sky Strikers.
Intel Supremacy and Thick Dice Safe Lives. I don't know about that. That's totally not me.
That isn't technically, well, I mean, it isn't him, but he is just shouting out absolutely base taste. Just saying.
Leo wants a 1v1. I don't know. What do you mean by a 1v1? Oh my god,
well,
you guys are crazy.
obviously, she wants you to completely, she needs to totally trounce you in whatever the hell she wants. And so she can feel victorious over you.
Of course she does. Of course.
The princess needs her victories, obviously.
Epic win. 1v1 me in rivals. Oh my god. Oh wait, that's my tweet is 1v1 me in rivals.
Oh, what? Okay, I actually support this. That sounds funny.
Wait, that's my
tweet. I hope it goes viral.
Is that my tweet?
I hope it goes viral and everyone sees it.
Do it. Okay. You know what? We're doing it.
Do it.
We're doing it.
I even support it. I think
we're fucking doing it. Hold on. 1v1 me in rolls. Hashtag open invite. No.
Oh yes.
Hashtag open.
Oh.
Invite.
I hope this is your first tweet that gets 1 million interactions.
If I get 1 million interactions with this tweet, I swear to God, that would be
Yep,
like.
and then you're gonna have no choice but to 1v1 everybody on your list and make it a stream that goes on for 6 hours.
And then I'll put a gif of Winter Soldier. So hold on.
And then you could also sit there and say, "Give me 5 subs, and you'll do something interesting." I don't know at the top of my head what you could do in Marvel Rivals that would have otherwise spiced up the 1v1 nonsense. So not only do you have a hilarious fun time, but you also monetize the content. Ah, exactly. Glorious!
Glorious indeed, yes, indeed. Oh my god. Here we go. 1v1 me rivals, there we go. Do it. Yeah, okay, here we go. Alright. Alright, tweet has been sent out. This was a in the comments. There we go. There we go. There we go. Sent.
All right. All right, Dragon. Now you get to go on to their comment and be like, okay, when's time and place? Time and place.
Time and place. Do it. Yeah. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah. There we go. Dragon's the first one that was freaking.
He was not gonna miss that opportunity. Not a chance.
No, he was not. No, he was not. No, he was not. And then of course Leah liked it too.
Screw the rules. I have money.
Oh my god. Gabaroy with the 500 bits. What the frick? Gabaroy, stop. Oh,
wait,
I think
500 bits. Is that gonna spin too, or is it only 1,000?
That's gonna spin as well.
Oh boy. Here we go.
That's gonna do another spin here too. Okay, what we get here? What are we getting here? Fight me.
What'd you get, Wolf?
I
What'd you get?
get speak wolf at the end of minutes. Okay. Oh no. So I'll be like
So you
oh
have to do wolf
dog.
at the end of every sentence now?
Talking to a wolf.
Wolf.
Woof. Dog,
Bow.
dog,
Bow,
woof, woof,
bow.
woof. Yeah, you were really quiet. Yeah, I was really quiet. It's just like Vero's Donathon, a little bit, but no, wait, can't wait for that stream. Oh boy, I bet you can't wait for that stream, Wolf.
Wolf.
But yeah, does anybody else have any wonderful questions for Veronica Wolf? Anybody for the wonderful necromancer Wolf?
I want to pet him. Can I pet him? Can I pet him?
Hold on.
Do I get the pet? Do I get the pet the fluffy wolfie?
There, there. Pet the wolf. Wolf. Wolf.
I get to pet the wolf. Wolf,
Wolf.
wolf. You're all jealous. His ears are very fluffy.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. All right, I will make my challenge public back in the server real quick. Oh god, no. Yep, I
Oh,
got
boy.
pinned. There we
Yay.
go.
All right. Does anyone else have any silly dumb questions for Veronica Hex, Lord and Supreme Ruler of all?
No,
that ever is, ever was?
Spina, Wolf, you win. I just take the loot, the loss. Oh my god. Okay, fine. Wolf, indeed. Woof. Any more questions for Veronica Wolf before we end things here? That includes you Hexalites Wolf. Wolf.
Oh, there is at least one question.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah,
When's the next collab?
There's two. When's the next collab, Vera Wolf? We gotta plan that out.
Well, that's gonna put me on the spot now, isn't it? Right?
Well, I mean, we gotta plan that out though. So, Wolf.
How about May?
As long as it's like early May, but like not like late May, because
Oh wait, when's the wedding? Holy shit, I actually didn't realize.
May 23rd is when the wedding is.
Okay, all right. Well, cause March is pretty booked and April is looking a little sparse. So, will there be a collab? Of course.
Dragon. How about next year, JK Wolf? Oh
Just
my
checking Wolf. Unless, of course, Wolf here wants to maybe join in on some silly night rain.
No,
Then it might be
boy,
earlier
Night
than
Rain.
expected.
Oh, there we go. Wolf Night Rain. If I get Night Rain, Wolf. There we go. Are you? And then Leah with a question. Wolf, are you glad you're friends with Wolf? Wolf.
Am I glad that I'm friends with Wolf? Oh, Wolf. Well, of course I am. He's a lovely individual, one that I respect, a content creator who makes good content, and is overall a respectable individual, who I, in turn, respect, an aspiring individual as well, that one should always look to. I think that the relationship between Wolf and Leah is very cute, adorable, and wholesome. That should be something that is mirrored across the entire VTube sphere, and yeah, I am very glad that we are friends.
Oh my god, that means a lot. All right, your 2 minutes are up. No more Wolf for you. Woof. Okay, there you go. There you go. Other than that, yes, I feel the same here. Like, I am very honored and happy to have met you, Veronica, in my journey, and meeting you has been such a blessing in disguise too. And I've had some wonderful. You're a really good friend to me, Veronica, and you'll always be a wonderful friend in my life.
Well, I was gonna Uno reverse you and everything, so haha.
Uno reverse card. I actually have an Uno reverse card emo. Hold on. Nope.
Well, that's not fair. I don't have an Uno reverse emo on your Twitch stream.
You gotta
I
get
have it on my
one.
YouTube.
You gotta get one. Oh, you have it on the YouTube. Oh, okay.
What? I have no slots available on YouTube. YouTube is a lot more strict about that.
All right, then someone gift Veronica a sub so she can use the Uno reverse card.
Okay, no. You do not need to do that.
I'm
Absolutely
joking.
not. That is
I'm
not
joking.
required.
You guys don't need to do that. There, I did the Uno reverse card.
Despite all my jokes about monetized content and paying Wolf $10,000 and me like $5,000, etc., I actually don't want you to do those things. I would be devastated and be terrified if you did, because if you did do that fucking shit, I'd be sitting there going, holy, for the love of fucking God, you better make sure that your bills are paid, your rent is not due, food is in your fridge, and if you have little gremlins running around and they're properly fed, and everything is paid for them, and they're taken care of.
Yeah,
Because holy shit.
and also taking the time to feed your fucking dog.
That too. Fur babies count. Fur babies absolutely count. Make sure
Oh
that
my
anything that you have
god.
responsibility, make sure all of your responsibilities are taken care of before you do something outrageously silly like that.
Also, welcome in, Kings. I love Kings coming by. Hi, mommy. Oh my god. Hi, Kings. Hope you're doing well.
But yeah, good times.
Good timing indeed. But yeah, other than that, does anybody else have any wonderful questions that for me and Vero, like if you have any advice or anything, like seriously, like before we end things here? Yes. So yeah, welcome in, Kings. Hope you're doing well. Automod is on me. Yeah, Automod is on you. Why? I don't know why, but maybe it's because you said chump. Apparently Twitch doesn't like
Oh boy.
Apparently Twitch doesn't like using the word chump. I'm a
I
chump.
thought that's a very like mild way of calling somebody an idiot, but okay.
All right, chump.
Like, okay, so next thing you know, it's gonna be like, I can't even say punk. Let's go, punk. Chump is no
Yep.
different than punk. Like, literally. It's the same connotations, basically.
Okay,
Wait,
you
that's what we are in Twitch?
Okay, you Orwellian English buffoon.
I mean, to be fair, one of my favorite things is just like, I just call you a diseased waste of human excrement. I think
Oh,
it's a
well,
very nice,
there
a
you go.
very nice way of saying, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
It's not nearly as insulting when you put a voice like that to it. There's just like, go fuck yourself, you silly little goose.
No, for me, it's just
That is
like,
not nearly as insulting anymore. That is just funny.
nah, I mean, I always turn insults into like, hilarious shenanigans, especially when I collab with like other people too. I'm just like, oh, fuck off. How dare you shoot me in the back with a rocket launcher? How dare you?
You are much better than me. I just scream bloody murder.
I'll have you know that I'm a whole lot better with you. Oh my god. Theo! Oh my god, we got raid! Hello, Raiders!
Hey,
Hi,
Theo just
Raiders!
raided with 19 views.
Hello!
It's
Hello!
already!
Hello, Raiders! Hello, Raiders! How you doing? Teo Raiders, how you doing? Welcome in! 1 second here. Let me just give you a shout out real quick here. Hey, oh god, this freaking thing. Ah, god. Hey, Teo. There we go. Boom. There we go. Shout out to you. There we go. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing great. Star Sector. Hopefully that was a fun game for you, Teo. Hopefully you had some fun. Great time for ads. Look, when you came in and the ads came in, it's just like, I'm sorry. Sorry to raid and run, but
I mean, that's
moi.
unfortunate timing.
Of course, but yeah, moi, much moi to you, Teo, as well. You have yourself a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, whatever time it is on your end. Hopefully it's a good one. Take care. And also, make sure you hydrate. Make sure you rest. Make sure you eat. Do your
Hydration is
things.
critical.
Hydrating is always critical, especially when you need to drink your goddamn water. Drink your goddamn water.
H2O. Consume it. Oh, you don't really consume it. You drink it. Whatever. Get an IV if you need it. You're too lazy to drink it.
Unless you're consuming ice, then I guess you're technically consuming water. So like.
I mean, does it count as drinking water if you just let freaking ice melt in your mouth?
I mean, technically it is technically drinking water if it's something in your mouth. So
It's
yeah,
a very inefficient way of actually drinking water. Like, holy shit. Hell, you might even choke on it.
I mean-
Don't you not want to be that person who's in the morgue and go, okay, give it to me straight, doctor. What was the cause of death? Choking on an ice cube.
choking
Fuck, what a shitty way to go.
choking on an ice cube. Oh wait, so it did melt in his mouth? No, sir, it did not. May you rest in peace.
Yeah, that's about just as bad as like choking and dying on cotton candy. You are literally choking on something that is designed to melt into your mouth.
Oh my god.
Get fucked.
I get absolutely fucked. You absolute buffoon.
Absolute buffoon.
You absolute bumbling band of baboons.
I have officially been bamboozled.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Easily one of the funniest and silliest words in the English language. If you can ever find an instance where you can actually insert bamboozled into a sentence, do so. It almost guarantees it's going to make you laugh and the other person.
Oh my god, the moment what is it? When I was playing Apex Legends, Mirage always says bamboozled. You got bamboozled, look at you. Like every time, and I'm just like, I love it. It goes and then I don't know, there was like a thing where he goes, Just fool him. Just fool him.
Just fool.
Just fool him. It's not even a word. I'm sorry.
Oh, I make up words all the time. That's the joke. I can't
know.
English, so I just say that by feral law, that's the word.
Dragon, what's your search history like, Dragon? Because I get such
Oh,
weird.
you don't want to see.
I
I'm
get-
sure
I
that he
get
found out. You wouldn't want us to know.
You wouldn't want us to know your search history, Dragon. I don't know if your princess wants to see your search history as well. Oh my god.
Yeah, and by the way, even if you get rid of it, we can always dig it up in the archives.
Yeah. He goes, bruh. The ad break is finishing now. Welcome back from the ads chat. Also, hello, Raiders.
Welcome back. Welcome back from ad hell.
Also, Raiders, thank you so much for Teo for raiding. I appreciate you all wholeheartedly, no matter what. So, and Raiders, welcome in. Hopefully, you had such a wonderful time with Teo. My name is Wolf Stark. You simply want to help Wolf Butler. Welcome to the cafe. The cafe welcomes you, and I am joined by the lovely necromancer herself, Veronica Hex. She is amazing. She's over on the YouTubes. So if you want to go watch her streams, it's on the YouTubes. Seriously.
Yeah, over on the YouTube side of things. We're not on the Twitch market.
Whereas, in my honest opinion, and I think with the YouTubes, it's like, in my honest opinion, I think for you, it's like a whole lot better because of like what's going on, especially with like lurkers and stuff like that that are not being counted towards like Twitch views. It's just like
Twitch
crazy.
has had a major problem with that for a while. I feel that YouTube is maybe has a slightly better climate. YouTube discovery is frustrating.
It is frustrating because it is frustrating. I get that, yeah, because I'm trying my best to like, get my shorts out there and getting subs. I mean, I'm happy enough to have over like 520 subs on my I hit the 500 mark clearly before the year ended, so like crazy. Also, Codename Star, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the cafe. The cafe welcomes you. Welcome in. Yay! But yeah, literally, like I'm like happy to be able to get like over 500 subs on the YouTubes, and
at the end of the day, I mean, YouTube is a platform that is difficult to grow. It's much easier to grow if you just stream on it, obviously. Because YouTube likes consistency, and if you keep on being consistent, you will grow. But if you're not streaming on it, well, it becomes a lot more difficult. I feel like if your main platform is Twitch, you're probably better off just, in some ways, after a certain saturation point, just go into multi-streaming, and then just so have all your VODs just automatically categorized just for you for free on YouTube, just without having to fucking do anything, instead of having to, like, upload them someplace else after you get them from Twitch. And then you can just put all your other videos, clips, and etc. and shorts onto YouTube. And then that will grow your account much faster.
Yeah, which is.
But like anything, it takes time.
Which is why I look forward to. Like, oh my.
Did I jump scare you?
How many jump scares are you gonna do, Dragon? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. But other than that, no. Like for me, like what is it? It's like okay, Twitch for the streams, YouTube for like the editing. Think of the headpats. But other than that, no, it's like Twitch for the live streams, YouTube for the shorts, for the editing of shorts, and then also I'm uploading all my Barista Talk episodes, like the VODs up, so that way people can watch them back if they wanted to. So, yeah, this is being uploaded to YouTube, all of it, by the way, unedited for you.
Yeah,
So.
VODs are VODs. That's all they're supposed to be at the end of the day. I mean, if I started on Twitch, I would have had 2 YouTube channels. One for where the clips and the shorts go, and one for the VODs go. But that's obviously entirely different.
Well, look who decided to show up. If it isn't a Saku. I see you, Saku, in the chat.
What is this Saku? He sounds disappointed.
Well, the first moment I know is, well, if it isn't the famous barista in the Banana Man. What? Why are you calling her that? Oh no.
The what?
The Banana Mancer. You're gonna have to take him.
That one.
One. You're gonna have to take him to the corner and like teach him a lesson, I guess. So.
That's okay. I will find a very dark place where he will be viciously and horribly murdered. He'll be fine.
Yeah. at home at long last. Good. I'm glad you made it home safe and sound. So sit back, relax,
that's it.
and
Yeah,
enjoy
sit back to relax, even though we're kind of wrapping up, but whatever.
I know we're wrapping up a little bit here, but like, if anybody has any, like I said, if anybody has any last minute like questions for any of us, we'll be happy to answer them. Like, no matter what. I mean, as long as it's like, within reason, you know.
Well, yeah, within reason, I suppose. Although I'm relatively open about a lot of things, so I'm pretty easygoing.
Of course, yeah. Who would win, myself or Vero? Dragon? I don't know. That's Vero.
I mean, sure, if you want to if I 1v1 you in marbles, you win. Sure, congratulations. You defeated Vero. You defeated the necromancer reincarnated 16
You would be
times.
Adam.
Ultimate supreme omnipotent entity by playing her in a stupid game one-on-one that she barely plays and she doesn't know how to play very well. Congratulations.
Also Margot's Dragon, you would be atomized. Yeah. There you go.
Well, this is true. I mean, strictly speaking, if you were to go 1v1 me, mono outside of a video game, you will get as far as a twitch, a heartbeat, and then you would die.
Yeah, I have a question. Which fruit is good and why is it the banana? It's not the banana, Saku. It's not the banana. Actually, you know what the best fruit is, in my honest opinion? An apple. I like it.
Okay, here's the funny thing about an apple. The only thing that's good about an apple is the skin. It's the highest form of protein that comes out of it. Everything else is fiber.
Yeah.
And then it has one of the highest concentrations of fructose, next to second only to like the fucking banana itself.
True.
But at least an apple is not like a disgusting, horrible fruit that is, ruins everything that it is put in and is disgusting, consistency and color, everything.
Yeah.
At least an apple is, well, better in every way.
Yeah. The papaya is good. I mean, okay, we'll give it the papaya.
I never had papaya, so I can't say.
Strawberries are good though.
Love strawberries. Strawberries are amazing. Blueberries are good too. Great for the brain.
Blueberries are so good too. And okay, so since my lovely fiance is Filipino, she has to go for the grapes. Like, grapes are delicious. And there's
nature's sugar bombs. Can't get it past them.
Yeah. It's usually like, what is it? Like when you eat grapes at the end of the year, it gives you good luck. It's always like been like a tradition to eat grapes at the end of the year. So it brings
I always
good
like the
luck.
red grapes.
Yeah.
I always like the red grapes if I have any.
Yeah,
I don't eat fruit. It just goes bad. I don't eat it.
That's a problem I've been having a lot too. It's like we get this food and then it's just like, yeah.
And then we just don't eat it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, so my money.
It's one thing to get food that you just don't eat, but you can keep it. But it's another thing to get food that goes bad. You have to throw it out. That is just money down the drain. That just sucks.
Yeah, no, exactly. Though I do confess, I don't know what it is about the papaya. For me, it is quite addictive. I mean, it's your fruit, man. Have at it. Have at it. You enjoy your papayas, man.
Go for it.
Go
we
for
all
it.
have our favorite fruits.
Yeah.
I just judge really harshly if you like fucking bananas. You know, because fuck off.
Goes fuck off.
Yeah, but not nearly as funny and nice as he is. I'm being genuine. Fuck off.
Of course. Taking notes right now. Yeah, you do take your notes on all the different fruits we like.
You should also add cranberries to that as well. Cranberries are a very good fruit for you.
Cranberries are so good too. Although I remember, like, I really loved cranberry juice when I was a kid. I was just like, yeah, I want the cranberry juice. It's so good.
I like putting cranberries in my salads. I like the little burst of like sweetness.
Oh, of course, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, those are so good too. All right, well, I think that's all we have, unless anybody else has any like.
That's a wrap.
And that's gonna be a wrap. Yeah, indeed. All right. Well, I just want to say, what is it? It's been a pleasure having you as my fourth guest for season 2 of Barista Talk. It's been a pleasure having you on.
It was
here.
fun.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Wolf, when's the next rival
Just
stream?
chilling, Todd.
When's the next rival stream? Tuesday morning. You know when. You know when, Dragon. You know when. I'll post my stream schedule literally Sunday, so that's gonna happen. But other than that, yeah, I just want to say, yeah. Oh yeah, no, I still need to make mine too. So, But yeah, other than that, Vero, never. For Vero, never. Yeah, good luck.
My next rival stream is when someone amongst my friends says, "Hey, want to do a rival stream?" Other than that, no, I'm never gonna do it.
Probably might be me. You never know in the future.
Yeah, if it's you or
And
one
then,
of my good friend,
oh, trust
then yeah, probably.
me. When you're with me, I'm always gonna be Bucky, and I'm always gonna be the one that like the one that terrify. Yeah, I'm gonna terrify the enemy with my armed and dangerous.
Good,
Again.
because when Vero plays, all she does is play Ultron. Because that's the one thing that I've learned about rivals that I just love. It's the one thing I do love about it. See, I can be play support, and it's fine because no one wants to play support anyway. So Vero
Unless
can fill the role without having to have a problem.
Dragon going, unless I'm playing Bucky, LOL. No, you put your Bucky away. You
But
put
it's
your
better than your Bucky. Why would you not want to put the best card on the field, Wolf?
because it's him, and when it's me, the other Buckies get scared sometimes. Most of the time.
Well, didn't you just say that part of the fun is scaring the other team with
Exactly.
playing Bucky?
You know what's even more
Well,
hilarious? You know what's hilarious too is that like when like how when you lord a character, the icons change to be
Right.
different. So
Right.
so mine and Dragon's icon are Lord Bucky's. So there was one point where this guy had like the non-Lord Bucky, and so then we put our Lord Bucky's on, and then he immediately just like took it off and just like switched. So we just scared him, and we were just like,
I believe
what-
the
yeah. So the funniest thing,
the proper term is that you flexed.
we flexed, but at the same time we were like, we're judging you. We're both Lord Bucky's, so anything you do,
Get
we're
off
gonna
the
judge
Bucky.
you. Yeah, we're gonna judge you. And then the moment he starts making a mistake, it's like, all right, get the fuck off. All right, if I start
And
seeing
it's like,
this
we
one,
see you with that freaking 2 and 7 Bucky. Get the fuck off our game.
yeah, what's the meme of what's that with RK Simmons, that movie with like the drums? It's like, if I see this one more time, I'm gonna go lose my fucking mind. You get the fuck away from me. That's just literally.
Good stuff. So, Marvel Rival stream never for Vero unless she gets an invite.
Yeah, which probably will be me, but like that's probably gonna be like a while. So
We're not there yet.
not there yet, but you know, we'll plan something out for sure. So we'll definitely plan something out. Well, remember what I said about
We
one
look
of the
forward
Bucky
to it
when we were
eventually.
in BC? Yeah, I remember. I just want to say, Wolf, if you still play Destiny and you wish to run something with the fire team, I can help. I appreciate that, Saku. That means a lot. It's been a while since I've actually played Destiny, so for sure. It's been a while. But other than that, I appreciate all of you guys for stopping by. Thank you all for coming in. It's been a pleasure. Let's go ahead and raid someone. However,
Yay.
I'm gonna actually ask Vero, is there someone that's live that you want to raid specifically?
Oh, but how does it work on Twitch? Do you have to follow the person to be able to read them?
I mean, if you have their name, just I can type in their name. No, you don't have to follow the person.
Oh, okay. Now, who is on my Twitch that I can look at that we can send you over? Let's see. I think you should, okay, so you're gonna have the choice of, now, why don't you guys send over to Whiskey64VT. She is a lovely
Oh,
VTuber
Whiskey.
from the V Fleet,
the V Fleet.
agency, and
Oh,
she is
okay.
awesome.
Okay, hold on. Once again, Whiskey. You said Whiskey 44?
No, 64. So
Oh, 64.
64 VT. Yeah, she's a battle cat. I don't know what she's playing right now. Oh, she's playing American Truck Simulator. So she's funny and cute.
Okay, hold on. Is it WHISKEY or is it spelled differently?
No, just John. No wait. WISK.
WISK.
Y. Yeah,
WISK.
WISK.
Whiskey 64
and then
VT.
that
Okay,
number.
cool. Yep, perfect.
Yep.
Awesome. Let me make sure we get the raid messages. Yeah, hold on a minute. Hold on, guys. Raid messages. We got raid messages. Raid sub. Raid.
The cafe sent you to the best coffee and the pastries all the time.
Literally all time. All time. There we go. All
Of all
right.
time.
I think this is gonna be First time I'm gonna be.
Well, thank you so much again, Wolf, for having me on your little Barista Talk. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
It's always good to chat with you because Lord knows I don't get enough of my friends chatting.
of course. I just want to say thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for being my wonderful guest for season 2, episode 4 of Barista Talk. It's been a pleasure. It's been awesome.
May it go on to have many more seasons. 15, 20 seasons going.
Oh yeah, and to like bring more VTubers into life, like Veronica and many others for the past 2. So
Always
literally,
appreciate content like this.
exactly, yes. All right, well, everyone, take care, have a good one, and make sure you give Whiskey the love that she deserves. All right, everyone, you take care, have a great
Thank
rest
you,
of your day.
everybody.
In the meantime,
Bye
let's
bye.
go. Bye bye, everyone. Bye.